To sit back and be like, nobody noticing me. I'm just this smooth guy running off with the money.
Current location 01010 Matrix Boulevard, somewhere in the American Society. Manifesto. Head west on Memory Lane toward North Babylon Trail for 0.3 miles. Turn left onto less traveled road in 700 feet. Turn right onto BLK Privilege Boulevard in 0.1 miles.
I try to tell them to follow the big dip, enticing by the ice on the side of a big ship. And now you get the true definition of big drip. The marathon.
Your destination will be on the right.
You must have thought that we was coming the same.
I play jump while these little niggas on the bleachers out of pizza. Could've been down with the secret, but you couldn't breathe cause you were leaking. Hey, FIFA went in, kicking with a lot of flaw shit, nigga, get the picture. Young nigga just a boss, so I get hated on by my own niggas. Back to the base, surrender from death, you can't escape it. Back to when them little niggas were fed up and took over slations. No, they just wanna kill me cause I ain't weak, ain't scared to say shit. I sound too damn crazy to appeal, so I ain't bracing. Look, it's time to let go, I might gas the ass up, feed whole tank and talking petrol. Leaving that little dust up in the wind, I ain't from the ghetto. They got people out here really murdering each other by some retros. Real shit from the ground up. Yeah, I'm just trying to fight the power that beat, had to switch the sound up. Too crazy, give him a straight jack, I don't dance to a nigga music. I don't live to make a nigga face happy, I live to feed my family, my little brothers, them niggas stay scrappy. You lost yourself to the money, bitch, you's a poor victim. Cause you ain't get exposed to them cold missives. Mass serving peas, them shit with no limits. Shot yourself in the head, what you expect to get your soul lifted. Pay self on the road, nigga, the goal is living. Say, Roller, you so gifted. You got no intention to compete with niggas, you on your own pivot. Don't erase yourself to the grave or get a load of sentence. Fucking sneak this with or without mentions. Worry about another feelings, bitch, I created my own pot to piss in. Hey, 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 what the hell you gonna do on this day? Hey, hey, looking like they tryna kill you anyway. Hey, hey, said a lot of shit done soaked in, showing no emotions, but I'm finna kick this dough in. Nigga gon' turn me up. Jit in 6th grade, breaking the cars, little nigga burning up. That's fights, little nigga run it up, pump it up. For all y'all niggas care, you could've been eating out the dumpster truck. I'm coming up. Hey, see, life is what you make it, demolish. Ties to all the fake shit. Little nigga had a heat and still got robbed, his dog got facelift. That lifted said he had a chance to make it. Here, dead silence. Hey, grind to the funeral, you just a kid seeing all this gun violence. You keep a Glock cause ain't no rules of fighting. You was the youngest on the block, now all your else is dying. You forced to live all the knowledge that the streets supplying. But fuck niggas turn to snitch, live what the streets provided. Hard of a line, but you still getting tricked by the stop signs. Why I got hoes lying on my dick, bitch, I'm on top now. How to know deed off them spirits, I walk with God now. Bitch, I'm the man of my city, little nigga, sit down. Grew up with no father, father died, still had a buried father. Teacher said I'd never be worth a dime, I pushed a little harder. Got a young nigga tied to the birds like my last name Carter. Got him throwing rocks out of hurts, know I'm becoming a problem. Hey, 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 what the hell you gonna do on this day? Hey, hey, looking like they tryna kill you anyway. Hey, hey, said a lot of shit done soaked in, showing no emotions, but I'm finna kick this dough in. Nigga gon' turn me up. Jit in 6th grade, breaking the cars, little nigga burning up. That's fights, little nigga run it up, pump it up. For all y'all niggas care, you could've been eating out the dumpster truck. I'm coming up.
Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of the Wise MAGI GODCAST. Today we are here with Empire, Professor Rosnati. What's going on, brethren?
Cassidy said, my jewels is rocking out like a white man band. That's a joke. No disrespect to my white man fam. I just wanted to throw that out there. I know a lot of people are like, man, I know T got a lot of white fans, but y'all always hear the way they celebrate me. I heard somebody earlier talking about go where you celebrated, not tolerated. So, I just wanted to be celebrated for a little bit. While doing that little intro, I just forgot what I was about to tell y'all. I wanted to go somewhere immediately. I wanted to go somewhere, bro. I don't know what just happened to me, bro, what I was just doing. But for sure, man, welcome. Freestyle Friday, man. You know, back in here another day. Consistency. That's the key, right? Because we were talking about this from last year where we was like, I kept on telling y'all that y'all got to stop with all this visualization or whatever y'all say y'all believe in. I need people to start incanting things. I need people to start doing it so religiously that it's you. All right, the brother Rolly. Oh, all right, I know what I wanted to do. But yeah, I got some articles over there. But I wanted to
I'm in Nadas right now.
What you in right now?
Nadas.
But you never went back to the free fry?
No. I just exited out of it.
Why you exit out of it?
Because I need as much CPU when it comes to that YouTube job, so.
Oh, you thought I was going there first. It's a light John down there about just Draymond Green. I just wanted to kind of run that one. Oh my goodness, it'd be so hard.
And not us?
Since you went back to not us, all right, yeah, you can stay in not us. I'll just tell you about the whole notebook right now.
Oh, I thought you said since you're already something. I thought you were saying since you're already in YouTube. But I'm right here in notebook.
But yeah, I wanted to.
Teacher said I wouldn't be shit. All he said was keep it down. Let me teach this. He said graduated, don't get caught up in no street shit.
Which one's Draymond Green? The YouTube video?
Oh, so the title, they don't show it clearly?
The one says NBA YB, Vax, Miami's Chris Brown.
There's some nonsense going on with that John, bro. I don't like using it. But okay, just go right there to the YB then. Oh, you always jumping off. No, just don't worry about it. Just do your thing right now.
No, I had something that was pasted already and I want to put it somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's going on with my pasting? My light on.
So just run it whenever?
Northwest Harris County home. New at 5, rappers Houston area home raided. Investigators seizing weapons. New at 5, rappers Houston area home raided. Investigators seizing weapons and evidence. NBA YoungBoy's Northwest Harris County home. 3 of his associates have been arrested as a result of that raid. Among them, crimes they are charged in: the shooting of a man back in November. KPRC2's Taisha Walker has the details.
That raid happened inside of this gated community. Neighbors tell us that SWAT teams prevented anyone from getting in or outside of these gates. Neighbors captured video SWAT teams with the Harris County Sheriff's Office raiding the Cypress home Tuesday belonging to rapper NBA YoungBoy and his mother.
We've never had them before, so it was a surprise, especially when we found out we were in the perimeter They told us to stay in the house.
Neighbors say they were on lockdown for hours as SWAT brought out guns and other evidence connected to a shooting last November. Deputies tell us they also arrested 3 men at the rapper's home in connection to that shooting 2 months ago that left a man with life-altering injuries. Carleon Gallion, Roy Mello Williams, and Daryl Brown are all facing charges. Deputies say that shooting started as an altercation between 2 men. At the time, deputies say 2 of the suspects left the scene. They were among those 3 arrested this week. Neither the rapper nor his mother were charged.
We didn't know who they were when they moved in here, I don't know, a year or so ago, and very quiet, just normal people.
Harris County deputies tell us that now other law enforcement entities are involved. Reporting in Cyprus, Taisha Walker, KPR.
See, that's it. Oh man, like I said, start off light. This is like a weird situation because it really don't have nothing to do with him, right? But it's bad. I don't know. I feel like it. The placement isn't the best. Like I don't know, bro. It just seems. I don't know. You like as an artist, you got to start separating yourself from people like this. But I don't know. Like, what if they were defending themselves? I don't see, man. It's always weird because I'm always like, man, why? It's the same thing even with Kodak. I remember the time Kodak had got jammed up, and I'm like, the people around, like, why somebody don't just sit down for a little charge real quick? Kind of so the rapper will be able to keep on doing whatever he's doing. But in this situation, NBA Youngboy is not really caught up in nothing. But see, NBA Youngboy, the same thing with Kodak, right? When your narrative that bad, you don't even want to be around people like that, right? So even you being around people that's moving in those ways will kind of make you a target, especially when you already a Kodak Black or NBA Youngboy or any of these rappers that that got these gangster lyrics, right? Because matter of fact, since I'm talking about that with the gangster lyrics, this is a short John. It ain't nothing to probably even send. Just something just to read. But Empress is telling me about this. I haven't read the article, but Jay-Z and a couple other rappers. One second.
Bro, this man said hurry up and do it. Now they got his address on the news.
Who address?
They're good people. The people
Yeah,
that
he
just
don't
moved
stay
in
there.
a year ago.
He has never stayed there.
So whose home was raided?
His home. Same thing with Michael Vick home was raided with those dogs. That's what I'm expounding on right now by being around these people. Michael Vick never stayed in that home. It was proof that Michael Vick hasn't lived in that home since he bought that home. And that's what I'm saying, the same situation.
So you're saying he wasn't at that house?
He has nothing to do with that house. He don't live in Houston.
Where he live at?
I don't know, but I remember when I heard him talking to DJ Academics, nigga, he's not in Houston. He got nothing to do with Houston.
Well, people know a residence that he's associated with, so they might be doing that one John that we seen that little kid doing, shooting at the door every day. But yeah, this is definitely a terrible guilt by association, bro. It puts you in a weird spot as far as locations being identified and weird things of that nature. But I heard some students talking about NBA Youngboy and comparing him to Kodak. And the things that I heard, I was like, I want both of these people to just like, I don't think anyone under the age of 18 should be able to listen to them. And it seems like everyone under the age of 18 is listening to him. And it's scary. And when you hear the conversations, it's like, maybe we might not need these people. They're not conducive. Just the things that they were talking about, the way the kids like just kind of think afterwards. I heard a little girl saying like, you broke, you ain't got no chains, you ain't got this, you ain't got that. I just was like, bro, what world are we living in, bro? It was a baffling conversation, bro, and all I could do was listen, bro. I couldn't even respond, bro. They were just so deteriorated mentally as far as like materialistically thinking. I was like, bro, this is terrible. But yeah, this is interesting, bro. That's all I have to say.
Yeah. Sure. But what I did want to say though, because I didn't want no misinformation to get out of no mixed up. NBA YoungBoy had nothing to do with the situation. He or his mother was not charged, and this is a home belonging to he and his mother, right? This is not an NBA YoungBoy home or whatever the situation may be. And it's the same thing. Like I don't know if y'all heard Fetty Wap talk. But Fetty Wap said he got 10 houses. There's no way Fetty Wap got 10 houses, and NBA YoungBoy don't got 7,000 of them bitches. So I'm easily. That's just something that you can rationalize. All right, just coming from where I'm coming from, I don't think nothing is nothing, bro. Niggas ain't doing nothing. But shout out to everybody, bro, in the situation that's not making this weird. Like I said, the situation is super simple. Same thing that happened to Vic. Same thing that even happened to my other boy. God damn, my other athlete boy. Sebastian Telfair got caught up into some mingles, but he kind of had something to do with something. This is a common thing that happened with these people, bro. It's either they go broke helping their family, or they get fucked over trying to help family, right? So that's what, like I said, that I'm gonna have the show super focused on that on Sunday. I'm planning on expounding a little bit on it a little bit later on, but I think, bro, we're in a dire position right now, right? And if we don't start. And like I said, NBA YoungBoys and the Kodaks, I don't know. I don't think they the worst. I heard worse music every day in my life, right? I don't know what's worse or what's the worst, right? I don't know, bro. Beyond me, nigga, what the hell is the worst, right? But I always say that I like NBA YoungBoy more than I like any other guys because he's a full body artist. I don't like the fact that he just got pain all the time. Well, I don't know. Maybe he got happiness in other songs. Like I said, I'm not an NBA YoungBoy fan.
Bro, the little girl said he need to get back in his feelings. What? Does that even make like what? As a man, that's where he needs to be.
What? That's what women tell a man the whole time. That's actually what we've been actually experiencing since the last 60 years.
Men in their feelings?
Like, if you're a man and you're not in your feelings, then you got to leave America. And I was just listening to Dr. Tommy Curry talking. He was just saying he wanted to stress the fact that it's not a gender war. Black male studies is about identifying the problems of black men. And at the end of it, he was like, and it's like I said, it was nothing against the people per se, but he said, yo, I cannot be in America. Every day I'm in America as a black man, I'm under attack, which is why I moved to UK. I'm like, fair enough, right? Same thing I tell y'all with Thomas Sowell. Like, these people, they'll give black people the game, but they want to get away from us, bro, because the way that we're raised, the way that we have been raised, the way that we're thinking about shit, I don't know. I think it's weird, right? I think it's super weird. But this brother was raised by a single mother, extremely emotional brother, right? Kodak Black, single mother, extremely emotional brother. I would even say the same thing because I'm about to play a song from Don Tripp, and Don Tripp talk about shit like that with his father name and what he said. I don't care, either I'm scarred. So like he always rationalized with the maybe I'm hurt by it, but fuck him. Like he always come back to that point, but he always rationalizes it, which is why he's a more complete artist. But that just come with age, bro. Like I literally was listening to some people talk yesterday, bro, and they was like, you know, as a man, your brain don't come on till you're 28. I'm like, God damn, what? It don't even make sense, bro. You would die in the real world. Niggas don't even make it to 28, which is why y'all always say that there's more man than woman. There's more man born than woman. There's not more male in America than female, bro. Stop that narrative, bro. There's more males worldwide than females. Mm-hmm. Not in America. Not anywhere of sufficient motherfucking... Mm-hmm. You could have muted me the first time, blast. But I need you right now. Without just going in NBA YoungBoy and them boys doing some weird stuff.
You're saying emotional, them being scarred. And...
Oh yeah, the brother talking about he's leaving to go back to the UK. I mean, he left and he was like, man, I am one to talk. I'm living in the UK right now. So he was saying it as a thing to be like, yo, really and truly, the narrative kind of got to me where like I don't want to be at these schools where every day I gotta go to war with fucking students and faculty and all this stuff because he's running down the numbers in universities, running down all these different things, and he's like, yo, I don't want to deal with it. He said that's why I'm in UK. Then the other bro was like, blah 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 blah. He brought up a story that I'm gonna bring up in a little bit.
So this has something to do with all the men in the world?
Yeah. What do you mean?
Wait, I'm confused. What does the UK story have to do? You said that globally there's more men in the world, and that's where you stopped at.
No, I was talking about Tommy Curry moving to UK because the system in America, the way they treat men.
Oh, he got out of his feelings, he said.
Yeah.
He couldn't stand being in his feelings.
Yeah, he couldn't stand the way he's still in his feelings though, but he just understood that there was an actual way to express it, right? When you're in America, you're always under attack. You're constantly under attack. As a black man, you got to show masculinity, which is why he said he didn't use masculinity on his book, because the way black man look at masculinity is way different than the way white man look at masculinity. So he used the word manhood because black men always care about communal, which is why he went into, we're the greatest fathers on the planet. Shout out to that brother for doing the CDC study. But you feel me? It's a lot of studies that's pick and choose that I don't hear people mentioning. But yeah, the main thing with this brother, bro, he was raised by a single mother. It's just what it is, right? He don't have nobody in the spot that could be like, yo, stop that. Nah, we're not doing that no more. Like it's no authority behind nothing, right? So it's like, yo, we suggest that you stop doing that. What you think? I'm like, nah, I'm gonna do it. Man, I hope you stop, man. Hope you eventually stop. That's the best you could do for somebody like that with as a mother, bro. The older he gets, it is what it is, right? And then like he was even saying with these different tropes, like a Pookie and a Ray Ray and stuff like this, or even back in the day, they used to say baby's kids, all these shit. Even when my funny break came out and said test tube baby, I guess that's not the same difference, but I just wanted to throw it out there. Shout out to that brother Robin Williams. That brother was a fucking god on the comedy stuff. But yeah, it's just like I said, bro. It's continuously being raised in a household where there's no masculine figure, right? Where you don't actually know how to deal with problems and conflicts, and the only way niggas deal with conflicts is like this, right? So the two brothers got into an argument, shot somebody or whatever they did, and then whatever the situation was. And I don't know, like I said, I don't know if they were under attack or what the situation is, but it's like, bro, I got stuff going on at the spot. Why come back to the spot, make the spot hot? Like, why not find a way to turn yourself in? Like, why get the spot rated? Like, all those things, but like I said, maybe you're not thinking about it. Maybe it's like, damn, they ain't this. Like, I don't know what the problem could be, bro, but damn. Man, every time you hear the situation with one of these black brothers, you always got to think, like, is there nobody else around that could be like, yo, take a step back. Yo, separate a little bit from these friends. It's because everybody was saying the same thing when Kodak was going through the situation. Man, he needs some guidance around. He need this. He need this. Master P reached out. What happened?
That was a funny start and ending.
But yeah, this is this is a quick little Jay-Z John. I don't really need it on the screen. Unless you want me to send it to you.
Jay-Z has joined forces with a host of musicians in an effort to bring an end to lyrics being used against rappers in New York courtrooms. The rapper and entrepreneur, real name Sean Carter, has teamed up with Meek Mill and an array of artists, including Big Sean, Fat Joe, Robin Thicke, Kelly Rowland, and Yo Gotti, to urge lawmakers to sign and turn into state law the Rap Music on Trial bill. This is an issue that's important to Jay-Z and all the other artists that have come together to try to bring about this change. Alex Spiro, Jay-Z's lawyer, told Rolling Stone, "This is a long time coming. Mr. Carter is from New York, and if he can lend his name and his weight, that's what he wants to do." The group signed letter co-written by Spiro and University of Richmond professor Eric Nielsen says reform is urgently needed on the bill, which seeks to limit access to a defendant's music as evidence presented during a trial. Per Rolling Stone, the draft legislation proposes that prosecutors would be required to show clear and convincing evidence that a defendant's recorded music is literal rather than figurative or fictional with regards to their trial. So that means they still can use it. It's just, it has to be literal.
Oh, that's the main thing always, right? And that's why you'll see some of these rappers. Like I listened to a rapper and he was saying, "The feds try to bring my shit up in court, bitch. You just raps," and it's like, yo, but
Why are you saying it?
But like I said, I remember one time hearing Lito sit in the car and he was talking about hella shit. I was like, man, Lito tripping, and he was like, oh shit, oh. So he had already went for this was going on in his real life. Like this is stuff that as fans you didn't know about. So then he came and told you a story.
Alrighty, but yeah. So evidence that a defendant's recorded music is. Let me read it again. Per Rolling Stone, the draft legislation proposes that prosecutors would be required to show clear and convincing evidence that a defendant's recorded music is literal rather than figurative or fictional with regards to their trial. And you were saying with Lito, he just was like stating shit that was statute of limitation type stuff?
Nah, stuff that he just went through. Like, so it ain't even really statute of limitation. It's some what it is. They can't double charge you on certain crimes. So maybe a situation just as simple as that.
Okay, he was already charged.
Yeah, he already went through the whole process.
Okay, well, the letter states rather than acknowledge rap music as a form of artistic expression, police and prosecutors argue that the lyric should be interpreted literally in the words of one prosecutor as autobiographical journals. Biographical journal, excuse me. Even though the genre is rooted in a long tradition of storytelling that privileges figurative language, is steeped in hyperbole, and employs all of the same poetic devices we find in more traditional works of poetry. This tactic effectively denies rap music the statues of art and in the process gives prosecutors a dangerous advantage in the courtroom. By presenting rap lyrics as rhyme confessions of illegal behavior, they are often able to obtain convictions even when other evidence is lacking. Senators Brad Hoyman, it's supposed to say Holy Man, but the Y and the L are mixed, so Hoyleman is a Democrat from Manhattan, Jamal Bailey, a Democrat from the Bronx, and Assembly member Catalina Cruz, Democrat from the Queens. First proposed bill of... I don't like this anymore.
Yeah.
There's something else behind this.
Nah, what you mean something else behind it? It's clear. It's nothing behind it. They're taking responsibility away from man who should be responsible for the things that they say. That's what Democrats always do. They treat us like kids and keep us in a minority position. So they say, yo, y'all minors, bro. I know y'all just doing this. Like, bro, no, bro. We need to be more figurative. Nigga, like, why are we saying stuff? And like I said, and the reason why they could say it happened, because I remember Chris Brown and Lil Wayne had a notorious syrup dealer. The guy that brought the scissor or whatever he brought. He was, I mean, not this. Yeah, same difference. He was the lean guy. And Chris Brown and Lil Wayne used to always make songs about him, blah, blah, blah. And I remember he went to court and he was saying, nah, those just raps. But they caught him with things too. So they had things with the raps. So like, I don't know if they caught him with the lean per se, but they did catch him with some type of paraphernalias and things like that. They did see him photoed with these rappers because that's how it really started. They seen him photoed with Chris Brown. They seen him photoed with Lil Wayne. So like all those things goes into it. When you start saying I got a lean plug Chinese, bro, like when you start describing me and they see me in the picture, it's not even figurative no more, bro. Like you feel me? Like it's
dry snitching.
Man, bro.
That's what we definitely need to stop doing. Dry snitching on ourselves and others that ain't got nothing to do with you.
Man, that's the main thing.
Yeah,
bro.
I think they for sure should not do this because then that deteriorates the art. People could just say whatever
Anything,
now versus trying to, hide the taboos under these things. Like they're literal now, and now kids know what you're talking about. Everybody knows what you're talking about. There's no group left out. Everybody knows, and now everybody has an impression of what you're doing, and maybe they want to do it now. Maybe they want to sip the lean that Future never sipped. These things, it angers me. Anyways, according to Rolling Stone, it passed through the New York Senate Codes Committee on Tuesday, making a major step forward, a full vote on the Senate floor. He told Rolling Stone, "Our lyrics are a creative form of self-expression and entertainment, just like any other genre." But who is talking about killing in their genres?
And that's the thing, because I don't know killing per se, but these white boys be talking
suicidal,
sacrificing people, and the devil this and the devil did that, and saying, sin. I don't know, bro. Them boys be dirty too, bro. But I guess they're not talking about nothing real. And somebody can be like, bro, I don't believe in Satan. But somebody believe in killing. Like, bro, you just killed somebody. Didn't you just announce that you killed the whole community? Was that your bar that says that you shot up the whole neighborhood, left everybody dead like this was a zombie movie? That wasn't you? Yeah, but I left them dead like a zombie movie. You can't really have zombies. I don't know, bro. Maybe it gotta be far off. I don't know what y'all doing in this rap, but I know that rap is the most verbally dominant sport. So that's the only reason why I like what Jay-Z was doing. But I don't want to. I don't.
What is the purpose of it, bro?
Yeah, like what is it? What is it going to change? Is there nothing else to change? I think it's something better to change. Can you tell me if I say that I killed somebody in a song, they can use my confession and say that I killed somebody if I didn't kill them? Like they're not gonna have no proof. They're just gonna use my lyrics and say, I don't know if they can do that. I don't know, but like I said,
Lean back rapper Fat Joe, real name Joseph Cartagena, said that the crux of the bill is to have rappers' music recognized as art rather than be weaponized to secure criminal convictions. Rather be weaponized to secure the freaking decreasing population of the Black community, rather than be weaponized to continuously allow little children to be made impressionable that killing it. Bro, this makes no sense, bro. And you know what's funny, bro? I was looking at these different attributes that certain people have that have this spirit on them, right? And I went and looked up one of the antonyms. And the antonym was artlessness, which was the antonym for manipulation. So the less artful you are, the less manipulative you are. So don't come over here with recognized as art, because art can be as weaponized as anything else. Lil Nas X, he insists his stuff is art, but it's propagating the same message of, hey, we don't care for procreation. We want to enjoy our lives. And what does that result in ultimately if everybody has that same mindset? If everyone picks up that artful mindset, where are we at in 10 years? Like, bro, make this make sense, bro, because it don't to me, bro. It doesn't make any sense. Anyways, he told Rolling Stone, our lyrics are a creative form of self-expression and entertainment, just like any other genre. We want our words to be recognized as art rather than being weaponized to get convictions in court. I hope the governor and all the lawmakers in New York take our letter into consideration and protect our artistic rights and make the right decision to pass this bill. Bailey also shared a statement with the publication saying that the new bill would place an onus on prosecutors to show a strong factual nexus between the art and the facts of the case, as opposed to building a case around their music.
Okay, cool. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that.
I'm definitely okay with that.
Yeah, I'm not okay with them strictly building a crime off a nigga song, but if you have surrounding details, it'll behoove you not to use that fucking song.
And that's the thing. It's like majority of the time they do. It's like, bro, you're not innocent, bro. We just caught you publicly with something else. We just caught you on the camera, CC driving off in that same, like, we just caught you going to your, like, we caught you, bro.
Hey,
and you gave us the freaking nail to put in your coffin with your lyrics. Like, why dry snitch on yourself?
I remember Chameleon there was out, and I remember me. I like Chameleon there for like 2 days, but I ain't gonna lie, Chameleon there. I was so weird as a child. I thought Weird Al Yankovic was sliding too. I was like, yo, white and nerdy. I'm jamming. I didn't even get what you were talking about. I was like, man, what's wrong with this man talking about some hip hop? Man, get off the screen, bro. What you talking about? But that's whack. That's what I thought. I'm like, bro, what is he like? Everybody was talking about like, because back then it wasn't, people weren't really talking about debt like that. It was like, it was good music. People just made music, bro. And then this man just came in the game.
Aaliyah got Rock the Boat.
Yeah.
I ain't know Rock the Boat meant until 2021.
Everybody has songs.
Bro, we need...
Everybody has, everybody.
We gotta get more creative. Stop with this art stuff. Creativity, bro. Get creative, bro.
Like, even the song, bro. Tupac got a song that says, I get around. And the song was never even pictured in that way because the way it
was a
like,
happy
I get around. Yeah, because he was just getting around. I click around with the underground. It was like, oh, it's not he hanging. But now it's like, it's just demean. I don't know, bro. Maybe because the way man talk about it was like, I'm fucking this bitch and I'm fucking her. I don't know if they said that.
Man, I was listening to one of these Top Flight bros.
Yeah.
That man said, I caught 30 bodies while I was with you. Even if he don't mean it violently, bro, none of it sends you anywhere good. It sends you down a very volatile and dangerous path, regardless of what he's talking about. It makes sense now, bro. We always were like, bro, what are these gatekeepers about, bro? Why do they exist? Do you want the society to exist? Because at this rate, bro, I don't know, bro. Anyways, presuming a defendant's guilt based solely on musical genre or creative expression is antithetical to our foundational rights and perpetuates a systematic racism that is embedded into the criminal justice system through discriminatory conflations of hip-hop and rap with criminality, Bailey said.
Facts.
Holyman said of the celebrity backing the bill has received, it's humbling to have the who's who of hip-hop supporting this legislation. I think it points to how important it is in this moment to protect freedom of expression. More crap. Anyways, he had previously said that nobody took Johnny Cash at his word when he's saying that he shot a man in Reno just to watch him die, or David Brini is a psycho killer. As such, he said rappers' lyrics should not be used against them in court. That is the conclusion of that article, and you can find that at msn.com with the headline reading, Jay-Z urges New York lawmakers to stop using lyrics against rappers in court. So this is only going to be for New York rappers, and you guys just hope your state adopts it, but I doubt it.
No.
You guys are making it too easy.
Yeah.
It's like catching an Uber now versus waiting for the city bus.
Everybody got a couple bills. One of the Arizona lawmaker, one of them brothers over there in Arizona, proposed a bill to make Bitcoin a legal tender in Arizona. So people present bills all the time. Nigga might just look at it and send it back to him. Yeah, you sent me this bill?
It got the in it.
Hey, here you go, my G. Take this bill back. No, we looked at it. Yeah, it ain't get no votes. Yeah, it ain't no votes. G. We wanted to pass it. It was an amazing bill. Empress, we got a comment up there?
Free mind.
Free mind say he against it, right? Why would you be against it? I could only imagine Free Mind being against it on the simple basis of what? What you thinking, Empress? On the simple basis that nigga he understand about the art.
Oh my gosh, let's talk about Free Mind Scoop. Like he gets it. Metaphorically, of course. That's his running mantra. Bro. Y'all need to get more creative, bro. Stop calling this nonsense art, bro. Bad art. We call it that. Don't leave out bad, because it doesn't conduce anything good to the society, bro. Unless y'all are on the other side. If you're on the other side, this is great. Yes, we're just having criminals kill each other. This is great. We don't even need to do the dirty work anymore. But if you're on the other side, bro, of this melanated entity existing in the near future, bro, this is terrible, bro. This is the worst thing that could have happened to the freaking black society.
You said.
Bro, I'm telling you, I heard them students talking today, bro, and I just wanted to cry, bro. I wanted to cry. I was so sad at the narrative and the jargon and just the diction that they were using, bro.
It might be the same narrative we all grew up under, though. What the narrative? It's different.
Maybe
narrative.
I was in too many IB classes and I was protected, bro, but...
Yeah, that's the thing. Women are protected, right? So they look at things a little different than melanated man, the most attacked man on the planet. I heard a black brother say this because Scoop could vouch for this. In most of the honors classes that me and Scoop was in, right, and all those advanced classes that me and Scoop was in, AP class and thing, me and Scoop probably was the only two black bros. And if I went in the class with Scoop, I may have probably been the only black bro. It's just what it is, bro. So it's just black man not really in those classes. Black man is getting their brains beat in and separated, nigga, on lower levels. And they down there with the lower level people, and lower level people convince them to do these things, bro. When I was at school, niggas cared about dressing, bro. Fuck niggas cared about, bro, when I was in school. Niggas cared about wearing true religions and shit. Niggas is nutcases, bro.
Maybe I just wasn't at black schools then. I wasn't there long enough to see it or witness it. I was in honors classes and then I went to the white people. So it was just like a lot of things that I'm being exposed to right now, bro. It's almost baffling. It's like I want to hide them away from everybody, bro. I want to put them like in past somewhere.
It happened in the white schools too.
What?
Separation of people and standards and things. It's like it's a thing. It's a thing over there, which is why white people like saying first and last names. Last names mean something to white people. White people be knowing about your family. They be knowing all that shit. Right. So that's kind of what I seen when I was over there too. It was still not fair across the board, nigga. It's still the lower class white people that's treated just like it's the same situation everywhere, bro. And like I said, maybe it's black people, maybe it's a lot of black people over there too, but it's just, I don't know where you can go in the world, bro, where you're not going to run into that situation where because women by nature are hypergamous, bro. So they're going to choose guys like that. So guys are going to compete. And it's going to be guys like that, bro. No matter if you're at a white school, a pink school, no matter where you at, white boy going to pull up with his car.
And that's the thing, because I asked him a question and I asked a group. I asked one group in particular. I wanted to ask another one, but it was too many of those females in there for me to ask it. But in this class, it was a pre-calculus. So these girls are more, reserved in nature. So I asked the guys, I asked them about that narrative of not being able to trust women or whatever the case is. And there was 3 guys that raised their hand that like, bro, I still trust women or whatever. And the rest of them were like, nah, I'm not trusting them. And then I asked them, I was like, would you say the girls that you date are the popular ones or the ones that are in like the honors and IB classes and things of that nature? And no one responded. Like, no one wanted to respond. They like, nah, this is not it. Nah, they just bad. And I thought about it and I was like, oh, so y'all picking the ones that have a lot of options. And now y'all saying y'all can't trust them.
What you mean?
Because majority of them were dating or have dated more popular. They're into the weave and the lashes and things of that nature. But they were all ashamed to admit it. It was a couple I was like, I date both. But nobody was willing to openly admit that, we date the girls with the weave, the eyelashes, and things of that nature. And they definitely didn't want to say that they date IB girls or whatever the case is.
Yeah, see, I continue. I always hear that narrative. Yeah, I said I wanted to delve into this Sunday, really. But I had a question where I said, do man overlook woman? And I had it vice versa. And it just brings me back to that same point where I just don't believe it to a certain extent. I don't believe it to a certain extent. And like I said, I was like the lamest cool guy. And I always explain, like I tell everybody, like I remember trying to jump down on lame girls and not getting no responses. That's all I can tell you. And me as a shy guy, I have never jumped down on no
And there
cool
was
girls.
a girl like that because it was 5 girls, and I initially was asking them, did they trust it? All of them said yes, but it was one that was just like not willing to have the conversation at all. She's like, no, miss, no, we're not talking about that. Like she was almost grossed out by it, more so than anything. So like, yeah, it's 2 sets of women, bro, that are being dealt with, and the other ones, the reserved ones, they're not even mentioning. They're not even giving them a thought. They're like, nah, you can't trust these thoughts over here. and these thoughts are all women. And it's so funny because one of the girls over there, like the girls, the reserve girls, she had a shirt on that said, "I'm every woman." And I was like, I remember that song. And it's like, what does that even mean? I'm every woman.
Exactly what it means. What we see today. Anytime that's why a man to say something like that. Because if a woman is going astray, no woman corrects her. Women say, "Yo, that's another woman." All right, so that's just what it is. I gotta represent
exactly.
all my sisters.
And then the NBA young boy conversation. It was the little girl there that was telling people that they ain't got no money because they ain't got no chains. What we just was talking about? She was talking about, babe, what you just brought up. Every woman.
Oh yeah.
And she was saying,
you gotta represent all your sisters.
Okay, so boom, it's a girl. I guess she is super aggressive, right? Mm-hmm. And they were just like, they were giving her excuse. They're like, nah, that's just how she talked. No, that's just how she talked. And then when it came about like, oh, well, why y'all not correcting her? Why y'all not telling her like, bro, she too aggressive? It's like, I'm not finna say nothing. That girl be trying to cuss people out. This and that and the third. I'm not finna be in that situation or whatever. And I was like, bro, we are so scared of holding these people accountable. And then they just wrote it off as being bipolar. She bipolar. I'm like, man, these people right here, bro. Bipolar. By whose diagnosis?
Hey, not diagnosed.
It's like, bro, how you know she's not mad for a real reason?
She supposed.
Like, is it really bipolar?
Man, people. Bro.
You say you don't want to talk to her because she's too aggressive. Like, is it about her being bipolar?
Most of those people try to find ways out, bro. A lot of people, they just want to out. If you give them an out, bro, you tell them, oh, bro, the reason why you doing that because you bipolar, G. Nah, you're not tripping. Nah, you bipolar, bro. I'm looking at you.
It's like, no, you tripping, bro. Why are you tripping, bro? Like, what made you that mad, bro? That people can fix their mouth now and say you're bipolar.
Cause you're angry. You don't want nobody to give you criticism. You're not willing to take constructive criticism.
So that's a diagnosis.
You gotta. I tell all my own boys that when you're around, bro, you can't do that personal shit.
So you saying Kanye can't take it for sure?
What you mean?
He's bipolar. He openly admits that he's bipolar.
No, Kanye is diagnosed with bipolar disorder because he's.
Oh, and he's just embracing it.
Nah, he's not bipolar. They told him he was bipolar, and he embraced it by getting on them pills and became bipolar. Kanye's a normal guy, bro. He's a normal guy, but the minute that he let them ruin his mind and tell him some shit, and that's what he kept on stressing about how they put him on all these pills, and then when he was off them, they said he was crazy. That's how they were using that bipolar shit with him. You crazy, but look what you talking about. You won't never talk about that. You bipolar, bro. Earlier you wanted to smoke with me, right? It's just you know Kanye, bro. Kanye be chilling with all the Christians, nigga, and then a pull up.
We seen another guy get got by Johns.
Who?
Tyrese.
Oh my God, Tyrese
got slaughtered by them pills.
Tyrese went to man, bro, and then now in hindsight, dang, I just messed something up. You gotta think about it. That brother was in connections with the Smiths. He was part of the Smith team.
And we see how that one's rolling up, unraveling.
He was part of the Smith team, bro. We seen even my brother Steph go over there to the Smith team for a little bit, and not Steph himself, but his teammate, right? And you see, I'm just telling you, anybody that go over there to the Smiths, bro, the Smiths got a way with words, bro. You'll go to the Smiths being normal, boy. You leave that bit, you feel like you got to do something different.
You have a whole theme park of the Wild Wild West.
Yo. All right, I gotta play this though, because I need Empress to hear this one more time. I need everybody to hear it one more time.
All he said was keep it down. Let me teach this. He said graduate. I hate that shit.
Right, so this song is like, I tell you, I always say this shit. I ain't gonna lie to y'all boys, bro. I be sitting back, I be like, yo, niggas will always get on the type of time where they be like, man, my teachers doubted me. It's like, I don't know, bro. Maybe y'all ran into those teachers. Like I said, I had teachers, but I don't know if they doubted me. more so than they just hated kids. I think
Yeah.
like that's how I generalize those teachers. Like they just hate people, bro.
Yeah, they're around them 24/7. I see them all the time. I'm like, oh man, you hate it here, don't you? But they gotta be there every day. They gotta show up, bro, or they don't get paid. So yeah, I see them, and I'm like, bro, you need like 30 breaks from these kids.
Mm-hmm. If it's your passion. If it's your passion, bro.
Nah, it's not. It's a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it is, bro. They getting paid a lot of money to exist there, so they tolerate.
They done found a nice groove that they're comfortable in.
Mm-hmm.
So nevertheless, he's explaining how all these people, they'll get famous and they'll be like, man, fuck my teacher, bro. They always hate on me. So listen to this concept right here, Bob.
Yo. See, I hate when rappers say my teacher said I wouldn't be shit. All he said was keep it down, let me teach this. He said graduating, don't get caught up in no street shit. And if you wanna sell those snacks, I'ma need some free shit. Facts, ayy. That day I learned that paying taxes reflects on no
Bars.
Right? We said they don't teach us nothing in school. I'm telling you, they hit you with lessons. Like I said, the first time I started playing basketball was from a brother named Mr. Shepard. He had locks. As a first, and when I say started playing basketball, I'm talking about as far as like more so organized, because I played junior magic and I was just at the YMCA enjoying my time. And I remember one day, probably, you know me, I'm cocky, I'm probably in class like, man, I'm the best, bro. He like, man, you're not that good. You can't play no FBVA or some one of these little sorry leagues. And he was like, yo, I got a team for you. And the first team I played for was Team Omega, Christian League. Everything about this shit was Christianity, but I'm not even on American Christianity, so I'm more so away from it. But I'm still like, oh, I know about Omega, but I'm not, I'm not putting two and two together. But what I did put Omega with was that he was in a frat. He had the burns. He from the older gang. He had the horseshoes on. Yeah, they the Omegas technically, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So that's kind of that was my narrative with it. But yeah, a lot of this time, bro, we be thinking teachers be hating on us, bro. They really just be like Brett said, bro. He was just telling you to sit down. Let me teach this, bro. I'm trying to teach you.
Bro, I'm thinking, bro, they kept saying, bro, they're not teaching us, I know that's a lot, bro, because I was sitting there, bro, getting a lot of stuff. It's like, bro, we manifested they not teaching us, bro, because they literally have thrown a laptop at you now, bro, and told you to teach yourself.
Nah, they're not. They weren't teaching us no more, though.
What you talking about?
Because I remember when I came to America, I came right at the end of them teaching people. But I came from Jamaica. So I remember them teaching people. They taught us phonics. They taught us an actual way to read. They don't teach kids like that. A lot of the stuff that they taught us, they don't teach like that no more. The handwriting they taught us, they don't teach like that. I tell you, in Jamaica, from your first grade, or well, not first grade, from the little babyest grade that you in, you got to learn how to write cursive. In America, but we don't do a lot of these things. That's what I'm saying. It's just like we got away from that way, but it was Bush. No child left behind. That's what that whole movement was. So they're not teaching no more. They've been stopped that teaching shit. But I do understand you were saying that we did learn things, but how frivolous is it? Like none of it was put into context. It was no rightful place for it. Like I told you, me going back and now thinking about my economics class and things like that. Like, damn, I wish I would have paid attention to that. I remember Adam Smith and all this shit. Like I remember all the names. If I read it again, it'll come back. I'm like, oh snap, the invisible hand. I remember that. Blah blah blah. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Oh, Karl Marx. Yeah, like I remember all of it, but it just meant nothing at the time. So they're not teaching shit either, bro, because they don't even know how to make information connect. And also, I don't
agree with that. But again, where I was at last, I experienced people that actually care for their passion, for the job. Like everything was care, so they taught you, bro. So when we say it wasn't relevant, it was relevant in order for you to get to the next grade. So like you needed to know this stuff in order to move to the next level of math or writing or whatever the case was. As far as the real world that we knew nothing about, we'd always make the excuse like, what's the point of learning this? We're not going to need it in the real world. But it's like, you're going to need it if you want to go to college. You're going to need it if you want to go here. You're going to need it somewhere next to this. So I think it was just an excuse, bro. I'm not needing it. You needed it to get to the next level.
Yeah, I think, like I said, people could validate it. Me personally, me experiencing it, me knowing that I wasn't taught nothing in school. I can, bro.
Yeah, I'm not taking nothing away from your statements because you did get from Jamaica.
I want anybody that think they went to school and learned some shit. Let's talk about some shit. Now I'll show you how much shit that you thought you learned that she lied to you about. I promise. They told you that you was on a spinning ball. I know they ain't telling you the truth. I'm just telling you. I've been in America too long. I'm just telling you everything.
Political sciences.
No.
I remember my American history teacher putting off a lot of stuff. I still have some of my assignments that she made us do as far as the different market types and things of that nature. And now I was just wondering about the question because we were talking about rotating the stocks, and I was like, oh, so are those markets the same thing that have to do with the different industries? So you know how they have the tech industry, the finance industry, the like indices and natural resources thing, like all the different industries. I want to figure out like how many industries are there in this space or whatever, just to kind of get an umbrella of what we are actually looking at when it comes to investing in stocks, because there's so many stocks, but it's like what are these all under the umbrella of? So yeah. And what else? The American history teacher, she taught us about the Adam Smith stuff. And what else did you say? You said Adam Smith, the Invisible Hand, Big Brother, the different market types.
One of our class went into Karl Marx and all them boys. I'm pretty sure that was the same class.
The American history. It was American history and then like government or something like that.
Yeah, all I'm saying, bro.
You had to take them.
Nothing they taught you, bro, could make you no money in America, bro. You could be another nigga slave. Hey, good shit. If you want to be a slave, bro, re-slave yourself, bro. Matter of fact, I know they didn't teach you nothing for 3 reasons. Number 1, I went to their schools and I see that they didn't teach nothing about that. Number 2, every black power person that ever came through anything always said, and when I say black power, I'm talking about black power. They say, how could you send your child to the enemy to get educated? Where would it benefit them to educate you about the facts of life? Where would it benefit them to tell you any of the truths? That don't even make sense. That makes absolutely no sense to them.
It's like your parents bringing you to Jamaica. To America. It's like now you get to compare their facts to the other people's facts. And it kind of makes it more interesting because now it's like this push and pull. It's like, well, they were saying this over here, but that's the thing. I'm not telling you as a parent not to teach your child the right things. You teach your child, bro, but if you're sending them to that thing, now they have something to go off of. Like, hold on, that's not true. Nah, you miss something out right here. But we don't have none of those students that are gonna question the teacher's authority because none of the parents are teaching. So the only person that they're getting information from is that one source, but parents want to complain about them being taught the wrong thing. And it's like, well, why are you not teaching them the right thing so they can know the right and wrong?
Kids always question teachers. Teachers tell them to shut up. They're like, they don't know what they're talking about. I'm trying to tell you, a lot of shit in hindsight.
I don't know if that's a high percentage of students. Like how many kids per class are you saying that is that happening to? Because a lot of them are paying attention first and foremost. And then the ones that are paying attention don't even really know what you're talking about. They're just kind of they're trying to grasp. Well, the actual student that's questioning this is usually the one that is grasping everything. That's usually 1 for 30 students, if not 2 at the most. But it's rarely more than one student questioning the teacher.
I'm just saying, bro. It's everybody say this. I'd rather you come from a blank slate than to come from a slate already that I gotta rewrite. I'm just telling you. So when you saying that it's good to have that type of shit. I don't think that's good, bro. It makes people slow down. Like white people, bro, they got one way and they go one way. Everybody got one way, bro. Black people, we got too much people ways.
So you saying we got to be more like Tremont than J-Cal, because J-Cal want us to be Uyghur and
we got to be more
issues.
Yeah, we got to be just domestic, bro. We just got to be home based, bro.
Okay.
We got to look at everything and be like, yeah, whatever, but like I said, bro.
So like when but what about the whole concept of like refuting someone's statement or having a rebuttal? Like what about those concepts?
What you mean? Yeah, they don't teach you.
I'm saying if you're on one side as far as like knowing this narrative and this side of the narrative, when they come with the other side of the narrative, like how do you like defend the argument, I guess, or the facts of the matter. If you're on one side, they're on one side, and now y'all just, it's based on whoever's word, I guess, versus you being on both sides. You're like, well, I understand that point,
words, though?
but let's look at this over here. But it's like, okay, there was that guy, right? I think he was on Joe Rogan, and he was asking, well, not even Joe Rogan, it was the global warming guy from Australia. And he was asking, like, well, have you looked at any of these other works or whatever to kind of familiarize yourself with these so you can kind of refute them or rebuttal like their statements? And he's like, I haven't. And like that was the end of the conversation, because it's like, well, he's on this side. So to even reference these other things is pointless because he's never read it.
Nah, he did. He said some of the works you're speaking of, I didn't read it personally, but I trust people that have read the work, and what they said, and as far as what I took from them is what I'm going off. I'm not, that's what I'm saying.
So somebody eventually went over there, it just wasn't you.
Those are successful people, because I can't do everything. That's what I'm saying. For me to have somebody that's getting the research and refute his research, that's stupid. I shouldn't even hired him. I'm not refuting nobody research.
Wait, you said you're gonna ask?
If I go to somebody and I say, yo, do you have the research that we're talking about? You're like, yo, I already looked at it. That's just nonsense. I mean,
you're trusting him.
I would now look at you and be like, man, I already read it. This nonsense. And you'd be like, bro, you have you looked through the data? I'm like, bro, our team read it, bro. We know about it. You know about it, right?
Okay.
Right, so I'm saying, like, that's the whole concept that he was explaining. Like, it's no reason for me to read it. And then he went into the other parts, though. Exactly, but you're talking about those guys, but those same guys did this, and you know about this. So he had, you feel me? He had knowledge on things connecting to it, because that's what the whole debate. Yeah, it'd be more amazing if he had information. But I'm just on here with an interviewer. This nigga don't have no side either. He's just talking. He's just asking questions and trying to irritate me.
All right.
You feel me? It's a big difference if we having a debate. You present the ideas and then we get data, right? It ain't about your side, my side. There's empirical data that we can actually look at. There's history, right? Time is the greatest teller, so we can just go back in time, and be like, yo, what happened over time? Like when a nigga say, yo, Plato is this guy, and be like, yo, Plato is just as fake as all them other people y'all said is fake. There's no existence of somebody named Plato. He was never born. He was never here. He got nothing to do with nothing. But y'all got a whole Plato belief, platonic relationship, all this Plato function. I'm just saying, bro, we learned a lot of stuff from these people in school. I didn't know nothing about Plato or Aristotle or Socrates until I went to school. What if I was just at home, bro? I'd probably be learning about goddamn Mansa Musa and stuff like that. I'd probably be learning about like the Zimbabwe revolution. I'd probably be learning about something crazy.
I met a girl today from Zimbabwe. No, Zambia. Sorry.
Hey, shout out to Zambia. Zambia's they got like a green and blue color.
She had a weird vibe when I asked her where she was from. She was like, I'm African. I was like, yeah, I know that. So I feel like a lot of people probably dismiss her as like, oh, she African. They don't know nothing about the countries or whatever in Africa. So when I said and I celebrated her, she was really happy. So I was Zambia.
I would have tore down. No, shout out.
Zambia's from in South, right? South Africa? That region?
Yeah, I would only imagine, because I remember the last time I seen him.
Right above South Africa. Matter of fact, this is the Wise Magi Godcast, bro. Y'all need to figure out what these countries are, bro. At least the major ones, bro. God,
okay, we can't figure out the major one right now, but it's in Central South Africa.
Central, Southern, East? Okay.
Yeah, so it's the Republic of Zambia. It's at the crossroads.
The crossroads? Oh, so is it South Africa, Zambia, and then two others? Or?
Central, Southern, and East. So it's like a weird.
Oh,
yeah, it's connected.
Okay, I see.
Yeah,
closer to Madagascar side. Oh, I was getting mixed up with Nambia.
Yeah,
I thought it was on that side.
Yeah, as soon as I seen Nambia, I was like, oh, it's not. There's my other guys. Yeah, they the one with the blue, the green and blue. That's the brother I was talking about it initially. Man, I be loving these African shit. This shit's so fly, bro. Man, I'm telling you, I can't wait till we get Crest and Shield. And we ain't even got our shit, bro. We out here playing.
What you looking at?
Cause and like that's another thing. I think I want to get into that Tuesday too. I want to get into like legitimizing shit. Everything should be legitimized. The main thing is we need trust. Why do you need trust? Trust is the only and you sort of kind of need marriage if you don't know how to set the trust up in a weird way. Because if you don't know how to set the trust up in a weird way, if you pass and y'all are not technically married, you have to gift those things. But I think you can give them to your children and they could just give them. But what if you got some fucked up kids that don't like the mom and you died? And
man, I heard a child today. This kid, when I was asking him about that, he says, "I don't even trust my mama, miss." Everybody in the room was baffled except for one other child, and that child said, "Hey, y'all need to chill out because y'all don't know what his mama doing to him at the house." I was like, "That I know that's right, bro. We don't know, so y'all all need to cut out the judgment. If that's how he feels, bro, let him speak his experience." So, yeah, bro, it was funny to see everybody react that way. Like, what? You can't trust your mama, boy. You tripping? Kid came back so hard, like, bro, y'all know what his mama doing to him.
I'm telling you, bro, that's what's going on right now. Like I said, man speaking out against women, but it shouldn't be like that.
The man said he don't even trust his mama.
You can't trust
him. That boy has gone down a weird path.
What you mean? I know hella man that don't trust their mom, nigga. They ain't on a weird path. You just gotta watch people, bro. What you talking about?
You trust your mom?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
I don't trust my mom.
I know hella. That's what I'm saying. Like, what if somebody tell their mom something and their mom be like, bullshit ass ideas? That's the only way you can't trust somebody. But if you go to that's what I'm saying. There's cultures, bro, that your dad, your cousin, and so if you're an American, you got a cousin. That person to be your mother in some people's cultures, based on different family structures. I'm just telling you. In some family structures, they don't even have dads. They just got all moms. Those countries, they're not rich countries, but there's countries out there like that. It's mostly Asian countries, but over there, they don't have no dads. They just have moms. So all of them are moms. All the women of that age is moms, and they don't have no dads. Like, they usually don't even call somebody a dad. They have different men coming in and out. There's no man that stays actually in the house. I'm like, that's a crazy system.
Watched that on National Geographic. It was just like, that's what it is. They gotta survive, bro. People make weird little stipulations to live and survive.
Man, this shit scared me. It scared me, boy. That's a scary world to live like that.
You gotta be grateful for where you at. Because you never know when you might have to. Hey, it's only 2 females left, bro. We got 10 guys. Whose seeds will survive? Are we all gonna kill each other? Or are we all
gonna? What are you talking about? That's an easy question. That's what happens every day, bro.
What happened?
What? Man fight for? What are you talking about? That's what man stand on. That's what you talking about. It's all man stand on, bro. That's why testosterone was given to man, bro. For that one reason and that one reason only.
Oh, nah, but that's in a society like America, right?
What you mean?
Because in the society where I seen this being done at, it was like, bro, we don't have enough men to be killing men. It doesn't make any sense to kill us.
Oh, yeah. Those society, but those countries are weak.
Whatever, they're surviving is all I was trying to get at. I don't know how strong or weak they are, but they're surviving is what I'm saying.
Yeah, but like what I'm saying, the world will never come down to just a weak country. Like, if the world come down to a weak country, them people over there that you just talked about that was surviving, it's done.
What are you saying? We're talking about China doing conceptually the same thing. It's like, bro, we have a whole bunch of males. We don't need that many women. So their society was down to that same ratio of women to men, right?
What are you saying? China, the niggas that made the one child law.
Yeah.
What are you saying?
Okay, we were just talking about if there's 2 women or whatever to 10 men. Mm-hmm. You said that becomes a weak country.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm saying China was that same ratio of 2 to 10 at one point, and they became what they are today. 29 trillion rich from the U.S. is back.
No, they're strong men that's ready to go to war. That's what I'm saying. They make decisions.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. thing. So, like, if you have all these strong men,
they would go take other people's women. They're not gonna like strong men. That's what I'm confused.
But we're writing it off as these countries are isolated now. You're saying they're gonna go find other countries?
Bro, where the hell did white people come from to take a bunch of motherfuckers from Africa that they never seen before? Where did Indians come from that never lived in America, that lived in India with fucking Chamatham? How did they get into like? What are you talking about? People been doing this shit from day one, right? Mm-hmm. So why would it even change? If I'm such a strong man and I have 2 women, why would I be okay with that? Why don't I expand my region? Which they always like. It's never been a time that humans haven't expanded their regions.
Would you say that's good or evil?
What do you mean?
To expand your region.
It's survival, nigga. Humans wouldn't be here without man making those decisions. Is all I'm telling you.
So, are you saying is it weak or strong though? Because these other guys were survival too, but they were weak to you.
Who a survival?
The guys that are putting their sperm into that one bucket, and whoever.
No, that's what I'm saying. You're saying that weak to me. No, their country is weak. If any country decided to attack them, they'll be dead. I seen this shit happen in Africa. 300 girls got taken, and they killed all the boys. What are you talking about? It's not a thing about you said they're weak or they do. No, they are weak. People gonna take advantage of them. The world, nature is cruel, nigga. Mm-hmm. That's why women live under man, because without man, y'all would die from nature itself.
Let's get it clear, because you're saying that is a weak country, and it's a survival method.
Any of those countries that has a woman lead.
So what are the strong survival methods? Is my question. The guys that go to other people's countries and steal women.
No, I'm telling you that when men are strong, if they have less women than they need to repopulate, they will take other people's women. That's what the strong groups does. The strong group doesn't die for just fucking lack of, nigga. It's a bunch of those African countries that die. Mm-hmm. You know about them African people, them Jawas? Yo, we only got 30 people left. Yo, we only got 70 people left in the tribe. We thinking about sending our daughter to America. Have you never heard these stories?
Yeah.
Nature is cruel as fuck, bro. Nature, bro. You don't have enough food to survive. It's nature, bro. It's animals. It's nature itself, bro. Okay. You cannot live like an island. You cannot live like that. So that's what I'm saying. So if it ever got to a point, and the reason why I'm saying those countries are weak, because you can literally go look at the GDP or whatever you want to look at for those countries, and you're going to be like, oh, snap. These countries are not even countries, basically. It's just people just living their life. Yeah, they're just living their life. Like, it's nothing wrong with that, but I'm just saying, like, in order to defend yourself, like, if you have something like in America, you can't you can't be emotional about everything, because eventually China is going to take you. Russia's like right now, all the shit build up. We don't even know that it goes on because there's man protecting us. There's niggas on the coast. Like I said, there's women too. But bro, I'm talking about all of us niggas. So I don't even want to say man. It's like it's a group of motherfuckers on the front line, bro. Stopping all the news getting to us. Like literally, bro. Like I can show y'all stories. Matter of fact, I'm gonna show y'all some stories because I ain't done. We're not done. We're not done. Empress, you were showing something on that?
No, this is just a previous map of Zambia.
Okay.
Zambia and the entire Africa. You got South Africa all the way at the southern border. Namibia to the left, Zambia to the right. Botswana's down here too. You got Madagascar. Mozambique. Angola is down here, and then you get to the central, which is Democratic Republic of the Congo, Tanzania, Kenya, Uganda, small Rwanda. You got another Congo over here. It's just Congo. You got Gabon, Equatorial Guinea. You were just talking about that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Tiny little island off the coast of Cameroon. And then you get to the northern.
I'm always gonna shout out Burkina Faso, man.
North central. You got Kenya, Somalia, Ethiopia, Eritrea, Sudan, South Sudan, Central African Republic, Cameroon, Nigeria, Chad, and then up north you have Niger, Egypt, Libya, Algeria, Mali, Burkina Faso, Benin, Togo, Ghana, Cote d'Ivoire. This gotta be a French French country. Liberia, Sierra Leone, Guinea, Guinea-Bissau, Senegal's all the way to the west. Mauritania, this big green guy. Western Sahara. I didn't know it was a country. Is that a country? Is that a desert? And then all the way up north, you have Morocco, Algeria, Tunisia, Libya, and Egypt. And yeah, that's that. Those are some of the countries, some of the major countries in Africa.
Can you go to you can go to my YouTube. That might be easier. You ever seen my brother Mentor? I told you him before.
His name's Mentor?
No, he's a mentor for school. A unitary state is a state governed as a single entity in which the central government is ultimately supreme. Yeah, I told you. So yeah, we about to run this clip real quick. The main thing I want to point out is a couple styles. And one thing that I really want to point out is me as a man, how I be moving. There's be some things that be throwing me off. I be like, man, bro, that's risky. But I don't say nothing, right? Because I don't really judge people. But I want y'all to see this video.
This evening we have exclusive CCTV footage of a
Come on, CCC. Come on, CCTV. But nevertheless, this is in 2007. Not this situation, but in 2017, Jamaica was the number 5 globally for murders. Virgin Island, United States Virgin Islands, number 4. What? They was using 2012 data. I don't get why they was using 2012 data. But they was using 2012 data. But El Salvador is number 1, Honduras number 2, Venezuela number 3. Like I said, Virgin Islands number 4, Jamaica number 5. Belize, number 7. St. Kitts, number 9. I don't know why St. Kitts and Virgin Islands using 2012 data in South Africa. They say Jamaica is posting murder rates up to 10 times higher than the global average. This is 2017. This is 2017, bro.
Portions of this video have... This evening, we have exclusive CCTV footage of a robbery which resulted in the death of 2 Chinese business people. It happened on the 23rd of December last year in Bellevue District, Southfield in St. Elizabeth. The police say the killers are still at large and are asking for the public's help in catching them. We must tell you that portions of this video have been edited due to its graphic nature. Kirk Wright reports.
This is the moment 3 gunmen entered Jojo's supermarket posing as legitimate customers. This man in the orange short pants, who turned out to be the shooter, picked up several items from the shelves, pretending he was about to purchase them. The other gunman, one in a black shirt, took up a handbasket and began picking up several items. The gunmen walked around the supermarket for a few minutes, scouting out the area, waiting for the moment they intended to carry out their deadly act. The legitimate customers seemingly had no clue that the men who looked like shoppers had guns and were waiting on the opportune time to kill the proprietors of the supermarket. It would also appear that the proprietors of the supermarket were totally unaware that they were in serious danger. The first deadly bullet was fired when 53-year-old Shi Yung Su went for a box to pack the items left on the counter by the shooter himself. The bandit then shot Mr. Shu in the head. The shooter searched the victim but seemingly found nothing of value. The other shoppers were ordered to lay face down. The gunmen got busy searching one of the cash registers for cash and other valuables. They also tried getting the money from the other cash register but failed to get it open. A minute later, the shooter shot 48-year-old Hai Hong Wan in the head. They took the handbag from one of the shoppers, which they used to remove the money from the store. Instead of rendering help to the victims, this shopper helped himself to 2 bottles of rum and left the store. 3 minutes later, the police arrived, and the female who showed signs of life was taken to hospital. We asked the police about the investigation into the killings.
We are indeed aware of the murders, Kirk, a very gruesome act. We are currently trying to identify the shooters and the robbers.
See, in Jamaica, it's more like cops and robbers for real. Like, not cops and robbers, Indians and cowboys. Yeah, because it's about to be war. Because it's not the same way where in America, like, they just come arrest you. It's like you got a group of niggas that like, yo, that policeman, bati what, bajo. Then I'll take him. It's like, hold on, bro, chill out. Right? I was just reading a story the other day about a brother named Precka Boy. Right, Precka.
Yo, that man really took 2 bottles of rum. It's like, bro, I'm about to have a long night. I just seen 2 birds get bodied.
But you see how the killer's dressed though, the main killer. Cause I seen
with the 1/4s.
Yeah, and I kept trying to tell people like, yo, we don't have, like I said, we get stuff from America. When you get it, it's usually not your size, so you got to try to find a way to rig it up, right? So there's 2 ways you can rig it up. Either you can sag it real low, but if it's too short, you may have to cut it and sag it. So now you got some pants shorts. All right, we just wear them shits all the time. Even the 3/4 where they're down there be high waters, but you cut them right there, and it's like, yo, they're right, that's a shit, no? It's like, we'll rock it out. However you may want to rock it out, but and I brought that up because I seen something earlier where he was talking about OG had a video. Let me see. See if I saved it. Yeah, like I said, it's Freestyle Friday, so we literally I'm just going around. Like I said, we always cover a group of topics and just try to entertain the fans and everybody that's just paying attention and tuning in. Come on, please tell me my phone ain't die. Let me see if I can show y'all the Precop Boy thing, man. This shit crazy. I know I done it like I was doing something illegal. I was leaning over on your laptop because I was trying to see something. I can't see the name of the video. My jaw just died for 1 second.
Dangers of modified weapons. Rappers NBA YoungBoy advocates press against Florida bill.
What's the top 2 ones? We already
Woman
watched.
spots Amazon driver throwing package into wash. Dangers of modified weapons.
Go down. Go down. What is that right there? You over? Community. Oh yeah, the community, the Asians, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, because we talking about the Asians right now. You know, all right, yeah, the Asians, and then that crazy man after him. See that dude that he said he followed a lady home or something crazy like that.
Okay.
Man, but I want to show you that Precop Boy. They said the man was so dangerous, and like one video he was talking, he was like, "Yo, the government of Jamaica wicked." One time he was the government, he was like, "Right now, but they are here." And he was just saying like, he feed the duppy them rum and what the brother was talking about, man. The brother was angry. They said he used to walk around the neighborhood with the rifle, and he used to decide to come outside and who got to stay inside. That people was terrified to come outside. They said at night he terrorized the street. He said he used to send his little henchmen to go get a woman, bring him back. He lived in like a little tent, little fucking what they call a makeshift tent in the middle of the
rise in anti-Asian hate
jungle
crimes
type
has
area.
them living in fear.
Police snuck up on him. They said the police had to go in dark 2 hours to get to this man and on it's complete darkness, and they got up on him and took him out. But yeah, he always had a.
What are you talking about, Nature Boy?
Precop Boy.
Oh.
Yeah, he always had his rifle. Always had it. But what happened was he was in a gang called Rati Gang. Me and you watched the movie. Remember Rati Gang killed brother used to play the jams. We watched the Jamaican music. We watched the Jamaican movie, and dude, he used to set his system up. He's always play it, and he got killed, and his brother took over.
Oh, the movie?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You remember that movie?
With Idris.
Yeah.
Was Idris in it?
Yeah, Idris in it.
Yeah, it was like a UK movie.
Yeah.
I don't remember it.
That's about the Rati Gang. Yeah, that's who that's the narrative. So nevertheless, he was part of the Rati Gang, and whatever happened, some little scuffles here and there. But yeah, ever since then, they said he's just been a straight killer. He's been terrorizing the community. So yeah, he just got killed. And the thing was, all his relatives was kind of quiet, but grandma was like, I'm glad he gone. Yeah, she was like, bro, he had all this pressure up. It was a bunch of pressure on these young boys. Like they couldn't even hang out no more. Cops everywhere. Like they can't chill. You know, they probably want to smoke or it's a bunch of shit you might want to do at your spot, bro. Mm-hmm. And now somebody got the spot hot. If we don't fuck with him, and he mean. Whenever he decide to come out, he come out and take shit. So I don't know, bro. But I was wondering, like, man, why everybody just ain't gang up against him and kill him? But I tell you, he kept on saying that, yo, I'm feeding the duppy them rum, and you know when you gas yourself up, the regular people think you somebody. The cops was like, yo, this is a warning to the back. Yo, I gotta show you that video because if the cop was like, this is a warning to you. We're gonna come get y'all last nigga. Oh, don't think we pussy. Yeah, you killed a couple of us, but And the thing is, every time they come for him, Empress, he said, well, one of his young niggas died. He called him his charges. I'll go into all that later, but you can run this, John. Hold on, what is this?
Community.
Oh, this right here, crazy. What is this though on the screen? Nah, they're right there in front of your screen. Healthcare worker. Like, what is that? What they talking about on this? 103 million.
Yeah, $103 million mental health and well-being programs, training and development.
And it's for healthcare worker burnout. That's crazy. I ain't know. I don't think that got nothing to do with the video. No, that's the video. But I'm just saying I don't know what. Maybe it has something to do with it, but this is about some Asians.
Some people in a Manhattan community say the rise in anti-Asian hate
Yeah, that
crimes
was the
has
last
them
video.
living in fear. And the city's plans to add more homeless shelters in the area will make matters worse. Dozens of community leaders rallied outside 91 East Broadway in Chinatown, the site of one of 3 homeless service facilities planned for the area. Demonstrators say the problem of mentally ill homelessness has been allowed to fester, and their community is dealing with the consequences.
This is not perception. This is the reality we Asian Americans facing every day. When we are in subway, we are being cursed, being spit on, being pushed. We are in our neighborhood, being stabbed, being attacked.
The group says the area is already saturated with services for the homeless and is calling on the city to reconsider.
I didn't get the background on this situation yet. I had an article pulled up. Let's make my phone back on so I could get a little bit in depth with it.
Crime spree.
But
Philadelphia police say the same group of people
What was they really protesting though? Because the name of the video was something about homeless shelter. They protested homeless shelter. Oh, the homeless people that's being sheltered in the subway. They're protesting a homeless shelter. I thought the whole time I thought the Chinese people was protesting homeless shelters. That's what the fuck I thought was going on.
They're protesting a homeless shelter being in their little Chinatown area.
I don't even know if it's a homeless shelter per se. They just don't like the homeless sheltering. I think that's what it's about. So what is it?
Community rally against Chinatown homeless shelter.
Oh, so you said it's a homeless shelter about to come into the neighborhood possibly.
Mm-hmm.
And like, so why? Oh, he said these are the people that's pushing them and stuff. I'm glad he didn't blame it on the black people. Who you think he's saying the mental people with?
I'm not sure, but from the sounds of it, it sounds like they do not want women, children, or men in their neighborhoods that are suffering from homelessness, and that is odd to me. Unless they're going to be more direct and clear on what they're protesting, them protesting a homeless shelter that's possibly, what is this? Like murder and like who are these homeless people that you guys are so concerned about? I'm confused.
They said the homeless people, the ones that's killing everybody. They keep on pushing people on the train tracks for sure.
Yeah, and they're obviously nowhere near a homeless shelter. They're by the train tracks.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Is they just mad that the homeless people are sheltering
in their space
in New York in general, but just in Chinatown, nigga. Like, yo, why they walking around in Chinatown, bro?
Like, what are they saying? Are they saying homeless people are evil? What are these Chinese people trying to portray? I'm confused.
Chinese people saying this not perspective at this point. We're witnessing it. We're tired of being pushed. We're tired of being stabbed. Chinese brother tired.
They're saying they're just all homeless people doing this.
That's what he protested the whole homeless shelter, nigga. So
wow.
That's
a terrible generalization. That's the worst one by far.
For real? Chinese lives matter, bro. Chinese people been getting punched.
Yeah, but to write off the homeless is the only ones victimizing you guys.
It was a homeless brother that punched him.
Like homelessness isn't a man or woman or child. Like everybody is homeless. So are you saying women and children are pushing you guys too? Like,
they say everybody pushing them. They say it's anti-Semitic hate going on too. I'm waiting for the anti-Semitic brothers to talk. That's what I was saying. We need to come out with our John. That's maybe like when I watched this, I just started thinking about our movement. Like, man, we need to really start protesting some shit. There's some shit that I don't like going on that I be seeing in the neighborhood. They need to stop having Roach Harbor. Every time they bring a Roach Harbor spot to our neighborhood, they never bring nothing vegan and clean. They never bring nothing even clean. Like, our spot never get cleaner. I never see them say, yo, let me get a clean store. No clean store. It's just wings, deep fried wings, chicken tree wire wings. You be seeing them?
Canola oil.
Bro, if you go to any of these little spots, it's just all these jobs are so down because everything they sell in there, nothing is up. Nothing is.
You call them Roach Harbors?
Yeah, bro. Think about what they selling and all these stuff.
Don't forget the rats.
What's the one that they just built right here in this little plaza? The little chicken joint. You know what's the name of that chicken spot?
Sorry, I don't consume that stuff. So it's not really in my reality to remember. I was about to say ATL Deli.
Nah, that's the one in the John.
Yeah, no, the only reason I know that was because we were just selling them up.
Shout out to you. Shout out to you.
By the way, can anyone let us know what ATL means for ATL Deli? Because allegedly it's not Atlanta. It has nothing to do with Atlanta.
This Antiguan guy. Jay-Z now, man. Do you have my...
In Chester County, police say
this
suspect, Monel Cole.
I have this video of the followed.
Okay. I show you a new game they coming out with too. It's already out.
In Chester County, police say this suspect, Monel Coleman, followed a woman home and shot at her after she had accidentally bumped into him at a grocery store in Coatesville. The woman told police she apologized, but the suspect got very angry, followed her home, and then opened fire, and she was hit, struck in the leg. Her brother was also hit by gunfire and taken to the hospital. Coleman is wanted for attempted murder.
For some reason, I can't believe that. She said she bumped him in the store. She apologized, and he followed her home, and you kept driving to your house. Man, you was on some shit like, nigga, you better not come to my house. I have my brother here. Get on your ass top.
What brother?
She brought somebody out that got shot.
Oh, I'm sorry. I missed the whole thing because I was...
Oh, running back. I don't know why you missed it. I thought you had your ears. I thought you were just looking at the picture or something.
You thought wrong, Bridget.
Yeah, I thought you was me. I know how to compartmentalize. So I'm looking at the picture, but I'm like, yeah.
In Chester County, police say this suspect, Monel Coleman, followed a woman home and shot at her after she had in Chester County. Police say this suspect, Monel Coleman, followed a woman home and shot at her after she had accidentally bumped into him at a grocery store in Coatesville. The woman told police she apologized, but the suspect got very angry, followed her home, and then opened fire, and she was hit, struck in the leg. Her brother was also hit by gunfire and taken to the hospital. Coleman is wanted for attempted murder.
It got COVID in it. Yeah, I need a little bit more dialogue on that situation because that one do not make sense to me.
Yeah, she trying to trick me. And I refuse to be tricked. The young lady said, she basically said nothing happened. She basically said nothing happened. He followed me home. I let him follow me home and I drove to my house. Huh? How did he get to your house? Was he sneaking behind you? Like, how? Man, it's weird. How did your brother come out? Why was you outside? It's all, I don't know, bro. Maybe I'm overthinking. Maybe I'm underthinking it, bro. But I'm really missing the point where you was outside and your brother was outside and you seen him and he followed you. Maybe he, like I said, maybe he was just a spy and he was trailing behind. So you never really knew that he was behind you.
And now it sounds like you lying because you're not even sure if it was him.
So she didn't even see him. They just assuming it was Coleman because she knows she bumped into Coleman.
Hey, they holding brothers accountable in 2022. They've been doing it since 2021, but man, we heard the librarian get bodied.
Oh, people get bodied all the time, man. I just seen a little kid throwing out some bags of herbs. The police say allegedly out of the back of a high-speed whip. What is this here?
Same video. It's paused.
What you mean same video? This is the video supposed to be running?
Excuse me?
This is the video supposed to be running?
Nah, that's the one that we just ran.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm putting it there for personal editing reasons. So yeah. Versus you just being on the screen and me not knowing and having to listen to audio.
That's it, man found dead.
All right, you ready for this next one? The children throwing the stuff?
Mm-hmm.
A Columbus mother faces drug charges after deputies say she led them on a high-speed chase down I-85. Deputies tell Fox 5's Doug Evans the woman and her boyfriend had her children in the back seat throw bags of marijuana out of the car during the chase.
Christina Roberts is only now being charged because the Columbus mother was ejected from the car and injured during the high-speed chase down I-85 back on December 10th. Here's Coweta County Sheriff's Office body cam video of that chase. Deputies say you can see traffic was heavy that day as her blue Dodge Nitro approached it. Coweta deputies were in hot pursuit and say before the traffic, Roberts was traveling at over 110 miles an hour in her attempt to get away. Once she reached the traffic, they say she became even more desperate and dangerous, almost causing numerous accidents. At one point, deputies say they saw bags of what was later determined to be marijuana thrown out of the car and onto the highway by Roberts' children in the back seat.
Anytime you're in a chase, it's dangerous for anyone. But when you have your own children in the backseat of the car throwing drugs out the window, it just adds an insane level of recklessness.
Deputies decided to perform a low-speed pit maneuver, saying her driving was putting hundreds of people at risk on the busy freeway. The video stops right after the Dodge hits the median wall. They say Roberts was ejected from the front driver's seat on impact. At the scene, deputies say they arrested Roberts' boyfriend, 31-year-old Deshaun Renfro of Box Springs. Christina Roberts was taken to Grady Hospital and arrested when released in January. Deputies say they found her children in the back seat of the car unharmed. They also say they found marijuana, weight scales, and rolling paper. Both Renfro and Roberts are facing felony drug charges. She's facing felony traffic charges as well. Deputies say they turned over Christina Roberts' children to DFAX. I'm Doug Evans, Fox 5 News.
They ain't playing with your children. They sending them to what? DFAX, whatever that is. Boy, they sending them there. Sending them there.
Sound like a cloning facility.
Man. Yeah, the fuck it. DNA facts. About to fax your DNA.
What is in these people's blood? Yo, this is savage, bro. She had them out there in the dirt.
Well, allegedly. We don't
Allegedly.
know. Yeah, we don't know if little bro was throwing no herbs out the whip, man.
Right.
That might be some wild shit they try to put on that black lady. No. She did it?
Is Melanie sister?
I was talking about the black brother.
That's
like his son, though, probably. Oh, you think that's his son?
I think this is a family trip.
Mm.
They was minding their business. And Babylon want to come knock on their door.
Flip their car. Babylon's in the danger, boy. The dangerous young brother. Babylonian is a dangerous young brother. I was saying, do man overlook woman? And Empress said, yes, I think.
Do men overlook women?
Mm.
What you mean by that?
Say a man see a woman Like, do men give up good girls? Like, do all these you be thinking they be having a better girl, and they choose like a bad one. We could definitely say yeah in a general sense for sure. Because there gotta be a general sense somewhere that a guy be like, damn, boy, I let a good one go, man.
Yeah, I think they pick the ones that don't have parental blocking going on. I think that's who they stick to. So the ones that are more outgoing, boisterous, same attributes as their single mother who has to be strong, I think they get picked first. Because it's just no one in the way. It's no one saying, hey, you got curfew. No, you need to do your homework first. You going where? Well, what is his parents saying? He ain't got no parents. Oh, no, you don't need to pick that one. You know? They de facto to quote unquote easier women.
Yeah, see, that makes sense. That makes sense. Like I said, it's weird to me because, like, in a general sense, we could definitely say yes, but I don't even like. And then the main thing I was thinking about is like, does it take it forward? Like, where does it take the conversation?
As far as them picking women from broken homes and then blaming their brokenness.
Right. Or, yeah.
It's like, what you thought this was? It's like going to a strip club and expecting her to try to be in a relationship with you. It's like, if it works out, cool. But what you thought this was? The church?
Or is it the same grass is green theory? Grass is greener theory where you say, man, this one bad, man. I gave it that. That's a good one. What if you go back to that one? You're like, oh, all right. This is a situation. It's probably me. It seems like I'm the constant in both situations, right? So I'm just thinking about like, would that happen? Because, like, you know, I can see that happening where a man could overlook a woman because maybe he think that there's more. Because I'm trying to think, do man even get enough opportunities? Because you know how I think about man.
Yeah, I'm really trying to exactly because I seen something today. But can you run back your statement or your question that you just made?
I was saying, do man overlook woman?
Yeah, but in this instance, were you saying if you've experienced both sides of the aisle of the 2-parent household and the 1-parent household type thing?
Yeah, I'm saying, like, does sometimes just be the grass is greener? Like, you'll be in a situation and the reason why you think that you passed up on a good girl is because you feel like your situation is bad. Like somebody like Jay was saying that he was in a relationship with a chick for 10 years or something, right? And when he was in a relationship, the chick kept on saying, it's you. So they end up breaking up, but he listened to him like, damn, maybe I wasn't doing shit. So he got on his purpose kind of, right? And then when he said he came back almost 5-10 years later, he seen her, she's in the same spot. He was like, man, it was really you. So I'm saying that same concept where he like, man, I gave her a good one, but I wasn't even right when she wanted me to be. Or it could be a combination of maybe he ruined her when she was ready for him to be right.
And that's all I'm saying. The grass is greener as the grass is greener, but we have to realize that grass eventually turns brown. Which side are you on? Are you chasing the brown? Because some people get caught up in that.
But what about the people that's always watering their grass, though, to make sure it don't stay brown? Because things happen in life.
You can't protect it from that cold weather, though.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. The first day our window froze over, we said, okay, that won't happen again. That won't happen again. I was just listening because tomorrow it's supposed to be deadly cold. They was telling me about alligators. They
So
said,
hold on, how you preserve grass and keep it green all year round?
You water at nights because you don't want. If you water in the day, that's how you kill your grass.
That's during the summer. That's the summer.
Because the sun too hot. Yeah, so that's just like you getting in Mr. P pool.
Now, the time when it turns brown, which is usually the winter, because of snow, frost, and everything else. How are you keeping it green? Are you putting the turf down?
You could do that. You could do that as one method. You can do that as one method, but there's also another method that they used to do where I dig my dirt up and I've put my dirt all over the top of my ground.
Mm-hmm.
So my whole grass that's on top.
So you uprooted all your green grass?
Nah, I went and got some dirt. When I say dig my dirt, I went in my backyard and got like a little spot that I got my compost at, and all that dirt I put in a big bucket, and that whole hole I'm just throwing compost in there. But a lot of that dirt I got it, and I'm gonna take it on the whole front lawn and lay it all across the lawn. That dirt. That dirt is gonna act as a layer, and it's gonna also act as feeding. Because I tell you, the grass is alive, so the grass would then start to eat the dirt. The dirt would then go into the bottom of the grass. This is some science they don't even know. I shouldn't be telling y'all about this shit. Y'all be like, yo, T got some fucking science with some growing. This some ancient growing. I don't even know if people do this growing no more. Probably a farmer probably come on and be like, hey, dude. It is way easier now, man. It is. I'm talking about, dude. You're gonna dig dirt and throw it on top of your grass. How you gonna get it off? I told you, bro. It's a 2-month process. The same way you get the motherfucking baby out, bro. You just let the baby come. You know, goddamn grass saver. You try your best, and the Most High help and do the rest. Look, try your best. The Most High do the rest. Try your best. The Most High. Hey. Need to make sure you get some food because I'm about to go in. Empress, you can go to free fry.
You went in, but you didn't answer my question really. But
hold on, what's your question? Run me back. No, because we're not done though.
Because you said that you're gonna put the soil on the top, but it's like,
the soil
is that stopping turning green?
Yeah, 100% fact. The soil is my shield already. The reason why the grass is turning like that is because the grass isn't getting any sun.
Okay, well, with that being said, if that's a conclusion of that analogy, what is that in relationships? That topsoil that you put on? Is that bonding? Is that like the Most High coming in and putting some sand on to test y'all relationship and the strength of the relationship? Like, what is it?
The brother that was speaking about that be on Facebook that we seen get on the spirituality. I seen him post a video the other day, and he was like, he had a pastor speak, and the pastor was like, they don't want to read the Bible because in the Bible, the Most High said the man come up under the Most High, the woman come under him. They don't want to submit. So like, I was like, snap, he want people to submit. So like, I'm just thinking that's the narrative, right? So the same thing with the grass. You want the grass to submit. What you do? You find what the grass need. Cause look, you have to find out what's the cause of the grass not submitting. Why the grass turning like this right now? The grass ain't getting no sunlight. The weather too harsh too. Okay, what can I do to cool it down? Can I keep the temperature a little cooler? Okay, if I throw some dirt on it, it's like some warmth. Would that work? Let's try it. That's all I'm saying. All we could do is try things. We can't make anything 100% fact, but in that same sense that we'll go out there on the grass and you'll be like, yo, let's throw some little topsoil on here to see if it protected. Same thing you do with your woman. You go to your woman and you give her all the knowledge of self. That's the topsoil. Right? You give her all the things about herself.
Be strong, sister. Be mighty.
No, not strong. Women aren't strong. Women are beautiful creatures. Right. So you
what?
You even teach it what? Yeah.
No, you saying that topsoil is that knowledge of self because they're being tested, right? And most people end up in divorce or weird things of that nature.
But
yeah, I'm saying be strong because I don't want you to be weak in those moments of weakness.
No, be beautiful, be feminine. Right? Be feminine in those moments, right? Because even in those moments where it'll be in the Bible where a lot of the time women had questions, they say, yo, damn, let me ask my husband, can I go to the Most High real quick? Hey, permit you. You go to the Most High, yo, Most High, what's going on with me? Hey, what's wrong with you? I can't bear no child, what's going on with me? Shit. You can bear some child tomorrow. Right? I think that was Abraham's wife. Abraham's wife was old. I think she was like 100. She was 99. I think Abraham was 100. She gave birth at 99 or whatever the situation was. So
with that being said, be beautiful. Do you think that's what they told them in that whole beginning of the feminist movement?
You gotta think about it. The feminist movement started with white women. White women started the feminist movement on the back of things of
They don't want to wear makeup. They don't want to be beautiful.
we want to be just like our white male counterparts.
Strong.
Let's separate the weak from the strong. Their whole thing was the top white woman and the top white man. We need to be at the top. Cause they got the same mentality. They both the same way. But
and that's the main thing, possibly because you said World War II or whatever the case is, they went into the workplace to help with the creating, the materials for the war. And now you seeing men that are being held to a higher standard of you, and it's like, this idiot doesn't know anything. I've been here for 30 years. How you gonna tell me this man know more than me? Because he's a man. So it's just that exposure to that environment. It makes you question, like, hold on, a lot of these niggas ain't on my level, and you're the stronger or the I don't know, what would you say, beautiful, the more beautiful one? No, in that situation, it's manly, bro. So you're the stronger woman of these men in this situation. So yeah, I could. That exposure, bro, is bad.
No, I'm telling you that's where it starts from. But look, they wasn't crazy with it.
Yeah, what is
they
it?
They still wanted their man to rule the 10%. They just were separating these other lames. Same thing W. Du Bois came in and did. W. Du Bois was like, yo,
and that's how you just get. Oh, that's how social classes start existing.
Talented 10th, nigga. Let's separate them from these lames down here, bro. Them niggas don't know nothing. They're not going to school. Right? So that's how they separate us. Because I heard a bruh say earlier, and I was like, man, that shit kind of made me feel a certain type of way. He was like, black woman, you need to stop dating black men. You fucking yourself over. You moving up. We told you to bring them up with you. Right? Because you're moving up, black woman. You're getting these degrees. You're getting all these different things. And the plan was for black women to bring black man up on the rise, but they see that what I was saying is black man is holding them back, and he's saying our black woman is the least woman to date out of any of the races or whatever situation.
It's too harsh. It's too harsh.
So he ran down all those things, and I just remember the comment section was a couple guys in there like, bro, did you do any research? He was like, well, shit, somebody came out with the research that was saying that woman actually favors white guy over black guy. I think 8 out of 10 times. So whatever the study was, it's just saying, yo, no, it's not even what you think it is. They're shooting their shots too, but it's not even about that. It's not even about that. Cause look, y'all got me going left, bro. But that's where he ended up going with it, because he was just trying to explain the whole situation of, yo, black woman, bro, y'all gotta stop talking to these man, bro. They slowing y'all down. They're not getting to the bag. They're not working. They're not educating themselves. Right? He said all those things, and I was like, damn, look what he's saying, confident. And I don't know if y'all remember this, but around that time, it was even on the news where they came on the news, and it was on CNN. It was like, there's very few married, you feel me, very few black men to date or some shit like that. Black women said there's no black man to date. So they had like psychologists and went to the barber shop, and they had people in there talking to the barber shop. And the brother was just explaining like, nah, it's not that. And he said the thing is, our women are strong. Right? So it comes off as disrespectful, he was saying. Right? So man feel disrespected and da. So he was kind of explaining some stuff like, nah, that's not actually true. Man doing their stuff, they actually making some good money that that before they used to get trades at a higher rate and blah 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 blah, and then the system here. So he didn't know any stats, but he ran that shit down so confident. I was like, damn, that's fucked up. I didn't even know there was a whole narrative like this going on. So that's what I'm telling y'all. Like, even when men come and they speak, and women be like, yeah, but it seemed like y'all, nah, nobody not against women. It's just, it's never been nothing about man. Like, we could literally go back there and see news program about saying, yo, ain't no black man here. Even if Bray explained that every time that there's a negative trope, they akin it to black man. Like when feminists was doing their shit, they said they felt like they was in slavery, right? When they wanted to make the caricature of the rapist. Oh damn, I'm not supposed to say that word, the R word. Goddamn, you feel me? When they wanted to do the R word situation, they looked at black man. When they talked about violence, everything is depicted on black man. So like we've always been the scapegoat. He was saying from the 1700s, he's documenting, he's looking at other people's documents, other people's writings, and he like, yo, the fact that I don't even know if you heard it, Empress.
I was about to say that you share.
What?
Because I remember on Lifetime, man, they did not portray white people that and Snapped. I was like,
oh no, white women used to always kill their man.
Petrified.
Yeah,
no, but Snapped. I mean, Lifetime would show you guys like doing weird stuff. Like white guys doing other weird stuff to other white guys. I remember watching them stick a bat in a bruh's John.
Why? Why they did that to him?
I don't know, bro. Even in 13 Reasons, they showed you them sticking a mop in the white kid, like white guys.
No, white. No, that.
I was gonna say white men are portrayed as evil.
No, they're portrayed as. Have you ever seen a blonde hair, blue-eyed white guy portrayed in that way? I think they keep their all American white boy out of that light. Right. So if the white boy ain't got some flaws, like he a ginger or something, where you could be like, oh, that's a little dirty white boy. They don't really try to depict them in that way. So I see what you're saying, though. There's always where they show these white boys.
Dynamite was a ginger.
The other one in 13 Reasons. I don't know what you're talking about, but I know the main bro. He had black hair. He like a lame. They ain't claiming him. he a poor white boy. Shout out to him though.
Yeah, their American narrative, they keep it blonde.
Yeah, they want them to be their main bro. Think about the movie that with the black people that they canceled, with the white woman, white man, and how that white man look and the white woman look, blonde hair, blue eye, and the black shit, Lovecraft Country.
Oh
yeah, and you see their imagery, how they had them. They try to keep them in this higher than you shit. They don't want him to be.
Leonardo's one of their people they use for that.
They love Leonardo.
Brad Pitt.
Right? So they always try to.
They tolerate Tom Cruise. They tolerate Jim Carrey.
Right? They're always looking for new people to put out there. Like,
the new one, John Cena.
You see John Cena everywhere.
He's the man child right now.
Like
right?
even right now with The Rock, I know they love The Rock because what? That's tall, dark, and handsome, but not a black man, right? But he's a black man. My bad, Rock. Rock come on this show and beat me the fuck up on some shit like that. Not like that, bro. I'm talking about the way they look at you, bro. They just saying you
Samoan.
Yeah, bro. You giving it up, bro. But shout out to you, bro. Empress, you about to give me a brief intermission.
Yeah, you can see the screen.
Oh my gosh, I can't see the screen. I got my eyes closed. I'm playing with you. Shout out to Empress, bro. Empress B. Man, I can't hear nothing. Shout out to Empress for not having this shit playing.
I spot a baddie and she sitting right in front of me. Shorter swinging, I'm just saying no need for fronting. Yeah, I stay around some pimpin' like I'm Bumby. You just met her, then you fucked her, now you cuffing. That ain't player, gotta learn to let her dub free. Peons press, playing defense on a front free. Damn, I'm a soldier, but I still watch out for uncle. Sam, germophobic, need to invest in a bubble. Man, gotta stay the fuck away from all the suckers. And go put bands in the plans, got strands of grams in my hand. Last man gonna be standing, master gas, all the traffic. No L's and I'm still spazzing. Switch to the plate, that's street tactics. Gotta get if I ain't got it. Slick as Rick, a lot about it. Please don't cover me, cause I'm Master P, about it. Yeah, hit the planet early 90s. Throw it out to 2000s. Now it's 2022. Everything robotic. Yeah, it's going up like my credit score on a high key. I had to let them know. Try to tell them in high school when they didn't get it, watch it unfold. Creep into the unknown. I creep in the booth and I unload. She choosing up pronto. She don't say stop with the fuck. I spot a baddie and she sitting right in front of me. Shorter swinging, I'm just saying no need for fronting. Yeah, I stay around some pimpin' like I'm Bumby. You just met her, then you fucked her, now you cuffing. That ain't player, gotta learn to let her dub free. Peons press, playing defense on her front free. Taking the path, less travel, going upstream. Don't need no SB to go to the X screen. Then on D, not over for real.
14K Dre.
Yeah, man. Nardo, for real. Like that shit up. Turn this shit up. Like that shit up. Folksy nice. Turn this shit up. Yeah. Turn that shit up. 14 days and nights. 14 days and nights. Oh man. 14 days and 14 nights. 14 days and 14 nights. All hell, all hell. All heaven, all heaven. I ain't got no change of spell. I swipe the card at 7-Eleven. 2 times 7, 14 carats, flooded eye. 14 days and 14 nights out the public eye. It's like I woke up from a dream in the haunted house. And now I'm back up in the lab getting funkified. Cause I get busy with a missy and with seat supplies. Church in the ditch, no seat and ties. I take pages from the Bible and read through the lines. I got Trey up in this thing and he provide the vibes. Nigga, assalamu alaikum, walaikum salam. They asking for the tape, say the tape's too long. 707, 14 carats, 14 sessions. Counting all these blessings. I'm trying to get even. Nickname should be Evan. 19 don't scare me, cause I've been the freshest. Just talk to Plano, said they got some new weapons. Mention my situation, they gon' drop the charge in a section. I think God could be a goddess. That's my perception. Speaking over the water, let the ocean tell it. Hold the flow is crystallized. Sit back and I visualize. Smoking on that kryptonite and an object unidentified. 14 carats, flooded eyes. 14 days and 14 nights out the public eye. It's like I woke up from a dream in the haunted house. And now I'm back up in the lab getting funkified. Yeah. 2 times 7, 14 carats, 14 sessions. Counting all these blessings. 707. 14 carats, 14 sessions.
Drake go hard. 14K Drake. 14.
I'm all in, so what is you telling me? It ain't nothing if it ain't about that celery. I'm dripping like a reverend. I'm deep in the dodging the negative. From the maximum to the childhood. Air mess to the fake gun moves. We get a fine hell if I know it. But it keep your shit like top boots in the squad fade with my eyes closed. Get the girl wet with her thighs closed. She lights hard like the rhinestones on my go. You better slide slow. Better break fast when you beat the bomb that I throw. It's an understatement if you say today we might blow. My nigga Pinky look like a goddamn light show. Kiss the rain, get some fresh like Mr. Clean. Hit the steam, but it's so fire heat.
Yeah. Vocal. Yo, I swear she gon' love this one. So Lando, what up? Look. Lately I've been thinking about the times I led to now. All the different circumstances I failed to figure out. Growing up in a single home when my dad was not around. Mama showed me what being a true man was all about. Life has a way of teaching you lessons. Mama just told me, son, count your blessings. These streets can sometimes turn to a jungle, but at the end of it all, I can count on my mama, my mama. Yeah. Vocal. These niggas start hating when we get that money. Bought some designer shit, I be shining, these niggas be hating it. I'm convinced that winning is my destiny. I just keep getting to the money. I can see the road is up ahead of me. All my enemies, they want the best of me. Can't compete, they know I got the recipe. I just keep getting to the money. Even though sometimes it's raining, morning brings a new day in. Keep my hustle up and maintain it. You know I get to the money, and you know I grind for a purpose. Made it through a struggle, it was worth it. Now I got it made with no worries. You know I get to the money. Got my family depending on me. Gotta make a way out the streets. So I lace the roof with the heat, and I keep my heat on my seed. All I really want is a C notes, couple commas, few zeros. All I really want is a C notes, couple commas. I done came a long way from the pissy halls and the alleyways. Don't listen to a hater say, make your cake, thank God for another day. Bow down to your knees and pray. This is the day to make your way. So get paid, just make your cake. I done came a long way from the pissy halls and the alleyways. Don't listen to a hater say, make your cake, thank God for another day. Bow down to your knees and pray. This is the day to make your way. So get paid, just make your cake, make your cake. Moolah, moolah, moolah. That moolah, that moolah, oh yeah. Money, the money, the money. Moolah, that moolah, oh yeah. Money, the money, the money. Moolah, that moolah, oh yeah. Money, the money, yeah, yeah. Yeah, money, the money, the money. Money, the money, yeah, yeah. Moolah, that moolah, oh yeah. Money, the money, yeah, yeah. Moolah, that moolah, yeah. Moolah, that moolah, oh yeah. Money, the money, the money. Yeah, yeah. So enticed by the glitter. What can I say? I like nice things. When you die, can't take it with ya. Might as well live it up, break it back. Tell them more hoes cry a river. I'm moving on to some better things. If you wasn't down with the come up, don't be trying to jump in my scene. Cause I made it through the rain. Now a nigga make it rain. Stay true, maintain. Now I'm stuck in Benjamins. So Orlando blowing up. When you dream big enough. Get the moolah no matter what. Yeah, I done came a long way from the PC halls and the alleyways. Don't listen to a hater say, make your cake, thank God for another day. Bow down to your knees and pray. This is the day to make your way. So get paid, just make your cake. I done came a long way from the pissy halls and the alleyways. Don't listen to a hater say, make your cake, thank God for another day. Bow down to your knees and pray. This is the day to make your way. So get paid, just make your cake, make your cake. Moolah, moolah, moolah. That moolah, oh yeah. Money, the money, the money. Moolah, that moolah, oh yeah. Money, the money, the money. Moolah, that moolah, oh yeah. Money, the money, yeah, yeah. Yeah, money, the money, the money. Money, the money, yeah, yeah. Moolah, that moolah, oh yeah. Money, the money, yeah, yeah. Moolah, that moolah, yeah. Moolah, that moolah, oh yeah. Money, the money, the money. Yeah, yeah. Money, the money, yeah, yeah. Money, the money, the money. Money, the money, yeah, yeah. Money, the money, the money. Money, the money, yeah, yeah. Money, the money, yeah, yeah. Money, the money, the money. Money, the money, yeah, yeah. Money, the money, the money. Money, the money, yeah, yeah. Money, the money, the money. Money, the money, yeah, yeah. Money, the money, the money. Money, the money, the money. Money, the money, the money. Yeah, yeah. Vocal. Yo, I swear she gonna love this one, man. So, Lando, what up? Look.
Oh, shit. Somebody at the door. Hold on, Skeezy. Let me go ahead and check who at the door, man.
DJ Spinatic, you bastards!
Oh, shit. It's 12. Fuck. Why the fuck they knocking on the door for, man?
Big man. Who is that knocking on my fucking door? Heard the feds got me under microscope. Bitch, I'm selling music, I ain't selling dope. Bitch, I'm selling music, I ain't selling dope. Who is that knocking on my fucking door? Heard the feds got me under microscope. Bitch, I'm selling music, I ain't selling dope. Bitch, I'm selling music, I ain't selling dope. Bitch, I'm selling music, I ain't selling dope. Barack Obama in the street, I'm selling hope. I got some soul spread from the banana boat. And for that bread, boy, them niggas will cut your throat. I know the feds got me under microscope. But I ain't scared, cause a nigga ain't selling dope. Most of my real niggas dead or in jail. How you a real nigga when you get locked up, you tell. I'm spitting balls like a nigga behind a cell. You hear licks when you get caught, them boys gon' tell. Everybody wanna be a millionaire. Everybody wanna be the nigga that stuck. Cause when you stand for something, you fall for nothing. You gotta know it's consequences when you hustle. Gotta know niggas don't live long when they thuggin'. Gotta know the motherfucking feds watching. Who is that knocking on my fucking door? Heard the feds got me under microscope. Bitch, I'm selling music, I ain't selling dope. Bitch, I'm selling music, I ain't selling dope. Who is that knocking on my fucking door? Heard the feds got me under microscope. Bitch, I'm selling music, I ain't selling dope. Bitch, I'm selling music, I ain't selling dope. Fed knocking at my motherfucking door. Heard my name was rolling, now they tryna scope. Put a beam on that bitch so we can go. Crack your head like a face on some dope. Made myself a boss, I'm dripping sauce and pour dope. CV on my dick, say something, bitch, you gotta go. I told my niggas, let's get we taking notes. So much money on me, cause I went to work with that pump. Run around my zones, run around trying to get it. Ghost on my spirits, feds got me chillin'. 10 toes till I earn enough to put toes on my jewelry. Fuck around with my clique, you gon' fuck around and get missed. Now one day I do this a dumb way. 40 class nigga run away, race to the money, run a check up. You a real nigga, get real money on some real shit, nigga, bless up. All my niggas that real soldiers, keep your hands up, be text up. Rip kids on rest up. Who is that knocking on my fucking door? Heard the feds got me under microscope. Bitch, I'm selling music, I ain't selling dope. Bitch, I'm selling music, I ain't selling dope. Who is that knocking on my fucking door? Heard the feds got me under microscope. Bitch, I'm selling music, I ain't selling dope. Bitch, I'm selling music, I ain't selling dope.
When I was on them papers, got tired of my P.O. Cause early in the morning, bitch, he knocking on my door. Talking about Jarvis, man, why you ain't go to court? Cause last appointment, bitch, you told me I ain't have to go. So I hit the liquor store, went to go fuck with some hoes. Rolling, still rolling low. Got a little bit that be breaking that door. Cause you know me, I be breaking it off. She like a little short, dick in her jaws, sticking and moving, ducking the law. Get it right back if you ever fall off. Grinding, no Tony Hawk, but I'm kicking and flipping the money. Play no game, cleaner than coming, swear. One of a kind flow, sicker than vomit. What I be talking, I've done it. I promise, then go to college. What I'm smoking got me higher than pilots. Keep me a stallion, come from my island. No Gilligan's Island, miss with a tie. She fine it, look at her body. I don't see nobody with the flow, you need a microscope. Glock with a telescope, if I ain't with my partner, them, I'm dolo.
Who is that knocking on my fucking door? Heard the feds got me under microscope. Bitch, I'm selling music, I ain't selling dope. Bitch, I'm selling music, I ain't selling dope. Who is that knocking on my fucking door? Heard the feds got me under microscope. Bitch, I'm selling music, I ain't selling dope. Bitch, I'm selling music, I ain't selling dope.
Nice and short, you in the real, the future for your kids. Monkeys gon' keep wearing a nigga down, but I maintain the bills. That baby girl got killed in the crossfire, now they got hella business. Oh, just putting prices on niggas' head cause they done destroyed the crib. Mama's out here crying cause the niggas down, we ain't got a chance to live. Learn to face the enemy cause they envy who you like with fish. Put your trust in your brother, the whole shit down, that fuck nigga switch. Gotta get these little niggas about them bricks.
Bitch, I ain't from the dark side of the fire where them killers vibe. Kids got it with guidance, don't know how to fit inside. Buck for the tears for the niggas stuck in the system. Nobody hear them crying out the God behind them walls, just trying to feed a child. I lost my nigga to that island, I went running wild. You lose a nigga in your face till the lead traumatized. Ain't no replacing all them times God just saved your life. But you can replace all them lies with the truth and help you survive.
Went from a stoner to a scarlet, jumped in the biz, now that a nigga heartless. Tapped into reality, nigga hurts, but he emerged from darkness. Complain about the cars that you was dealt, but you ain't lit a heart. Niggas wanna go to town and leave their mama renting apartments, I can't fuck that. Kill nigga you knew cause a fuck nigga paid you a couple rats. Kids killed in the mix every other day, we burning candle wax. You stand against your brother, but you ain't gon' stand against no cracker jack. Put a knife in a nigga's hand, doing 180, he gon' stab you back. A fool gon' be a fool until he turn the car. Live buddy just 14, trying to survive, be out here selling hard. Stick you under the highway bridge and raw, sell dope for ball. Niggas always get treated like the underdog. You was a victim for free labor, now you a victim to a crooked system. Nigga wanted to spread a little truth, see now they out to get him. Shout out to my mama, we was struggling with no pot of piss. I commend a nigga with a made it out of addition. You a real
bitch, I ain't from the dark side of the fire where them killers vibe. Kids got it with guidance, don't know how to fit inside. Buck for the tears for them niggas stuck in the system. Nobody hear them crying out the God behind them walls, just trying to feed a child. I lost my nigga to that island, I went running wild. You lose a nigga in your face till the lead traumatized. Ain't no replacing all them times God just saved your life.
But you can replace all them lies with the truth and help you survive a real one.
Blood of a slave, heart of a king, I need my crown, boy. Came up from the dirty dreads, singing like a rude boy. And the youth is more than Paris, better cherish how I move. Boy, this food, pay some dues, while like the man on the move. Never been fed with silver spoons. Can't say to touch the sky, say I bet I touch the moon. I'm real be hot as summer dew. Say I believe that I can fly this minute paper, tell my truth. Got on my ground, I changed my roof. Only gon' meet me on this roof. Watch me take it to the top, my nigga. Watch me keep my faith in God, my nigga. Ain't no way that I'm a star, my nigga. Fussing if he got around them niggas. Hard dog is restless nights. You see my daughter change my life. My heart got dark like sharpened marks. Stand on my chin like Rosa Parks. You know I had to make my mark. You know we had to give our all.
Big time from the dark side of the fire, where them killers vibe. Kids got it with guidance, don't know how to feel inside. But for the tears, for them niggas stuck in the system, nobody hear them crying out to God behind them walls, just trying to feed a child. I lost my nigga to that eye, and I went running wild. You lose a nigga in your face, it'll leave traumatized. Ain't no replacing all them times God just saved your life. But you can replace all them lies with the truth and help you survive a real one.
Investing in Tesla, nigga, feeling like Meek. Hey, I've been stuck all week. Investing in Tesla, nigga, feeling like Meek. I bought right at the top. Not at the top, but right in the middle, I got shot. The nigga dropped to 853, and it missed me. But the funny thing is, I remember being up like $3 or $4, but I didn't take my chance. So I sat in there, now I'm scratching my hands. Yo, think about when we first came here, bro. Yo, Yanks, y'all ain't gonna do that. Y'all not gonna take over and be like, yo, nobody making jokes no more. No, it's joke time. It's joke bag 54. It's joke bag. Why is it joke bag, Empress? Because, bro, people can't hear people's African booty scratchers, bro. I remember one day I told her, bro, I was like, yo, Ashanti attractive. He was like, man, Ashanti look Jamaican, bro. I was like, what you mean? He was like, bro, she just got like a Jamaican face. She's not really attractive. Come on, bro. I was like, man, that is the wildest thing I heard. So, like, bro, it's joke bags, bro. So y'all can't be like, yo, that is one of our heroes. You can't talk about a hero. No, we talking about everybody, bro. Everybody cracked on everybody. We cracking on everybody, bro. It's just jokes, bro, because we love you guys. All right, you just got to understand that, bro. Y'all got to stop being so emotional. Man, I meant to tell Empress to open up Anchor on her computer. My bad for saying that word, but yeah, Empress, I wanted to use the mic to also go live on this situation while we're going live here. All right, yeah, we're gonna run through that boy right there. We didn't even really have to run through that boy. If you really want to save that boy, but you don't even want to save that boy.
No, but you and that boy.
No, I'm just saying you can run. I remember I was just saying you can run through the Biden. You forgot that? Remember I was saying Biden has.
Oh, wait, is that on your phone?
No, it's right there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Biden went through it. Biden went through it, G. Remember he's a Haitian, you wear colorful pants.
You're a hater.
No, I'm saying. I'm just saying, bro. Americans, y'all had jokes people first came here, bro. I remember I used to wear my fitted clothes, bro, coming from Jamaica because we wear clothes our size, and y'all gave it to me. Y'all called me skinny. Y'all called me a skeleton. Y'all called me all types of things, but y'all had me wearing. Matter of fact, y'all had me never wearing jackets because I didn't have cool jackets. Y'all told me, come on, bro. I'm giving it to y'all at least, bro. Shout out to y'all, though. I love y'all. I love. It's like Biden pulling up to your city. How you treat Biden if he come into your city? Let's see how a group of guys
burning bridges.
See how a group of guys welcome the brother Biden.
Pittsburgh bridge collapses. Drop city bus into ravine. Rescuers had to rappel nearly 150 feet down a Pittsburgh ravine and form a human chain to reach a few people after a bridge collapsed and took a municipal bus down with it.
Man, boy.
This article is by Gene Pescar and Mark Scolferaro, Associated Press.
Bro, imagine a human chain. Like, yo, let's go, bro. Grab my arm. Yo, grab his leg. Yo, grab his leg. Yo, grab his leg. We getting out of here, bro. I mean, we getting down there. I mean, and then we're going to get him up here.
Okay. A 50-year-old bridge collapsed in Pittsburgh early Friday, requiring rescuers to rappel down a ravine, forming a human chain. No deaths were reported. The collapse came hours before President Joe Biden arrived in the city to promote his $1 trillion infrastructure law, which was earmarked about $1.6 billion for Pennsylvania bridge maintenance.
Come on. 50-year-old bridge, man. Come on.
At least 4 people required hospital treatment. 5 other vehicles were also on the bridge at the time. The cause is being investigated and crews search under the debris for additional victims. A large crack showed on the end of the bridge where the segmented bus landed 150 feet, 46 meters for you guys that go by that. Anyways, down in the ravine as if it was hit by an earthquake. A car landed upside down in front of the bus, which was operated by the Pittsburgh area's transit agency. The Forbes Avenue Bridge over Fern Hollow Creek in Frick Park came down at 6:39 a.m., city officials said. The loud noise from the collapse was followed by a hissing sound and the smell of natural gas, witnesses said. The first sound, they was trying to go out with a bang. The first sound was much more intense and kind of a rumbling, which I guess was the structure, the deck hitting the ground. Then, said Ken Doino, a resident who lives 4 houses away. I mean, the whole house rattled at that point. Ruptured gas lines along the bridge produced the leak, and the supply of gas was shut off within a half hour, city officials said. As Biden toured the scene, an officer told him a person who was running by helped first responders get people out of cars. He called it a miracle. It really is. It's astounding, Biden said. By mid-afternoon, 3 adults were being treated and all were in fair condition, the UPMC hospital system said. A 4th person had received treatment and was released. The National Transportation Safety Board sent a team to investigate. The agency tweeted a photo late Friday of Chair Jennifer Homendy at the scene. A search and rescue team combed the area, said Sam Weiserman, a spokesperson for Pittsburgh Mayor Ed Gainey. Drones were brought in to help. Most of the 10 people evaluated for injuries were first responders who were checked for exhaustion or because of the cold and snowy weather, Gainey said. The segmented bus operated by the Port Authority of Allegheny County had 2 passengers in addition to the driver, said Adam Brandoff, spokesperson for the agency. The bus driver, Daryl Luciani, told WPXI-TV that as soon as he reached the bridge, he believed it was collapsing. I could just feel it, Luciani told the station. The bus was bouncing and shaking, and it seems long, but it was probably less than a minute that the bus finally came to a stop, and I was just thankful that nobody on the bus was hurt. The passengers appeared to be okay, he said, so he pulled the air brake and waited for help to arrive. First responders reached them after descending with flashlights into the pre-dawn darkness and used a rope to help him and other occupants get to safety, Luciani said. About 2 hours after the collapse, Brandoff said one of the passengers was on another bus, began complaining of injuries, and was taken to a hospital. The driver and other passenger were not hurt, according to Brandoff. The bus had started its route in downtown Pittsburgh and had been heading to the suburban community of Braddock. Judging by the time of day, had this bus been traveling inbound toward downtown, there likely have been more people on the bus and obviously could have been a much, much more dire situation, Brandoff said. The bus had 7 or 8 cameras, and any footage they captured of the collapse will be part of the investigation, Brandoff said. Neighbors said a gas company worker went door to door to get them to evacuate from the immediate vicinity before the gas was successfully shut off. Apart from just this abiding noise, we could begin to smell gas, and that was truly frightening thing. Then with the smell, we both said, let's get dressed and get out of here, said Len Karinsky, whose home is nearest the bridge. It sounded like a weather phenomenon more than anything, said Douglas Gwendolyn, who was shoveling about an inch of snow when he heard the noise. It was all I had to compare it to. It was this odd whooshing sound. The bridge is an important artery that leads to the Squirrel Hill and Oakland neighborhoods and is a popular route toward downtown Pittsburgh. Authorities told motorists to avoid the area. Several neighbors said a weather prompted 2-hour school delay may have prevented a far worse human tragedy. At the site of the collapse, Pennsylvania Lieutenant Governor John Fetterman called it just an awful, surreal scene. I hope it's a wake-up call to the nation that we need to make these infrastructure investments, Fetterman said. The Seal Bridge, which was built in 1970, carries about 14,500 vehicles a day, according to the 2005 estimate. Weisman said the most recent inspection occurred in September, but the report was not immediately available. But a September 2019 inspection of the city-owned bridge revealed the deck and superstructure to be poor in condition, according to the U.S. Department of Transportation's National Bridge Inventory. A spreadsheet on the State Department of Transportation website listed the bridge's overall condition as poor, which, according to the Pennsylvania Department of Transportation, means deterioration of primary structural elements has advanced. Skoll Fora reported that Harrisburg, Pennsylvania Associated Press writers Tom Krishner in Detroit and Michael Rubicam in northeastern Pennsylvania contributed to this report. Alrighty. That's the conclusion of that article.
Yo, that is a bill. But yeah.
Oh, wait. Okay. I'm thinking you saying the battery was not.
No, I'm saying that my can was too hard for the radio. Yeah, ma'am. Yeah, ma'am.
Nope.
Everybody and their mama need a charger right now, man. Everybody and their mama need a charger right now. Everybody and their mama need a charger right now. Everybody and their mama need a charger right now. A charger right now. Going dumb, I need a charger right now. Going dumb, I need a charger right now. Going dumb and catching charges right now. Hey, can't catch no charges. Nigga been up. Ain't sleeping. Nigga chilling like a mutt. Chilling like a mutt.
A mutton?
Chilling like a mutt. Hey, I say I'm chilling like a mutt. A scary dog, nigga. I ain't worth the fuck. Can't sell me for a motherfucking buck. Cause I ain't purebred. I lucked up. I lucked out. You lucked in. I'm your dog. I'm your spouse. I'm your friend. Hey, turn up. Everybody.
How many more bridges? It's finna collapse before the infrastructure bill.
Hey.
Get approved.
Hey.
Who are you? You better give Biden his way, or them bridges go collapse today.
Not that Biden doing nothing though, but natural disasters is coming your way, bro. Think about it. 50-year-old bridge got wiped out today, right before Biden showed up to bit the play. It's like me showing up and all your shit gone.
Y'all trying to hurt the dear president. Y'all got the bridges collapsing and ish. Y'all need to get that infrastructure bill.
Hey.
Don't try to hurt my little Biden bill.
Hey, everybody that got bad infrastructure, look for Biden. He coming. He about to touch it. He about to come through.
The
like
Democrats
Jesus
was
Christ.
sad.
Hey.
They almost lost their dad.
Hey, Jesus Christ coming through. Biden about to come through stepping on shit.
Yo.
All Biden want to know is how y'all rocking 2022. How everybody rocking 22 is what Biden want to know.
Hurry up and do it.
Biden said he been seeing a lot of people rocking weird. He been seeing a lot of people rocking to
Tripping.
the left. I'm talking about, you feel me? Rocking to
trip walking.
Hey, you been trip walking.
Y'all better get off that sauce, man.
Hey.
And start walking.
Hey.
Sauce walking. Pimping the game. Doing his thing.
Guess what?
Pimping the game.
Hey.
And doing his thing.
Hey. They said a bridge collapsed. It was a miracle. One dude jumped out and ran and got.
Hurry up and do it.
Hey, tell everybody get back. Dudes, hurry, get back.
Hurry up and do it.
One dude, it was a miracle. One dude, it was a miracle.
Hurry up and do it.
Nobody got hurt. Just a little damage. Your butt hurt. Now you need to get that infrastructure fixed. Who gonna pay for that if you ain't trying to get the bill? You better pull up on Mansion, bro. Pull up on Mansion.
Hey, we wrote those Democrats off earlier. We was like, oh, it's a Bronx Democrat, a Brooklyn Democrat. We gotta watch these Democrats.
Hey.
But then we realized we got Mansion on the cinema.
Hey.
Cinema.
Hey, watching.
Doing their thing, stopping that infrastructure bill, man.
Hey, we seen Mansion in cinema, on the fucking cinema, watching doing enemies.
Not all Democrats are bad. Watch who get the last laugh. Hey, not all Democrats are bad.
I'm a Democrat, though.
Hey.
I'm a Democrat, bro. I'm a Democrat, bro.
He's a good one.
I'm a Dem.
Good black guy.
I'm one of them. Hey, I'm one of them. Show up in the... I'm one of them.
I would vote for him 3 times.
I voted for myself 3 times. All I vote for black people. I don't care about mankind.
Hey,
I lied. If you ever seen that black game, it's super fly. It's called Humankind. It's about Africa. It got all the fucking tribes.
Where the human is kind.
Hey, a human kind of kind. He a humankind. Swimming in the pool, doing rhymes. Hey, you know how we live in a cylinder. We live in a cylinder. Well, you know that. It's different levels on top of levels. We live in a multi-dimensional world. It's levels on top of bro, I love when I disappear like that, but I hate it. I hate it. I love seeing it on camera though, because it look cool.
What is going on?
Damn, we don't even know what's going on. See, it ain't even cool no more.
What is going on?
Yeah, I thought we knew what was going on. I was gonna say that shit cool, but now that I see that going on.
Cause I think in the past, back being black, we gotta go to that.
Nah, bro. We in the building.
Hey, Freestyle Friday.
We in the building, but we ain't your cheering. We ain't your cheering.
Nope.
But we in the building.
Hey.
But we in the building.
Most house children.
Oh,
in the building.
What is this right here? Boom bap. We don't want no boom bap. Come on, bro.
Boom bap. I want the boom bap.
Oh, you want some boom bap right now?
Yeah, let me see if I can catch a boom bap. Nah, leave it on this.
The boom bap, another boom bap.
Bro, give me a boom bap. Give me the boom bap.
Jayago at 7:30.
I'll catch that too. Boom bap, boom boom. Where the are you? Hurry up and do it.
Hey.
Hurry up and do it.
Hey.
Boom bat, clack clack clack. Don't want none of that. We need to go read a book. What's on your book list? Don't tell me what's on your body list. And who you smoking in that little ugly backwoods shit. Read a book, Jit. Read a book, Jit.
Read a book. Lil John made a crazy fucking hook. I remember being a little fucking boy.
Okay.
And reading.
Yeah.
Hey, you know Lil John faked his whole career. My teacher told me to let y'all borrow it. I don't know if
Lil Jon
let
is
y'all borrow it.
successful, bro.
Yeah.
He did his thing. He's brilliant.
But he misled the nation. I don't know if that shit brilliant. No, it's Satan.
What, drinking the crunk juice?
Hey, that brother misled.
It could have been apple juice. It could have been anything. You want to know why? Because he did an amazing job with hiding the taboo.
No, that brother got real crazy. He used to be live acting like he was on that motherfucking
crunk juice.
Lime. He never even took the time out to be like, y'all, I'm really just on some lime juice. The lime juice got me turned up. I'm detoxing, nigga. My stomach get burnt up.
Hey.
Sold up late, sold out. Niggas mad cause I'm a Boy Scout.
Okay.
Selling Girl Scout cookies. Never been a rookie, nigga. Your bag, I took it.
Okay.
No, not stole it though. I borrowed it and I gave it right back, bro.
Okay.
You know, because it's positive music, Empress. Because I said I stole somebody's bag. I let them know I gave it back to him at the end of the system.
Are you robbing the hood?
No, you know what? I don't want to lose control. What you talking about?
Okay.
Don't make me lose control saying that type of stuff, Jay. I'll lose control.
That's a lose control type beat.
Mm-hmm. You losing control on this beat.
You're losing it.
Huh?
So just let it go. You're losing it. So just let it go.
Man, who's just talking on our trap, bro? You know we don't like people talking on
Bottom
our
boy
trap,
merch. A real bottom boy. Oh. Bottom bunk. Body. Bottom boy.
Let me play my little baby and little dog.
Dirty-o. Got the dirty-o blonde tips.
I see you got the swag, bro.
What?
Look.
Who is that?
I'm just saying. Look at
Bro, you dropping disses?
I ain't dissing nobody. He got the blonde tips, niggas looking like Scotty Too Hottie. If anybody watch wrestling, you know Scotty Too Hottie, he wasn't wrestling. That boy was on that shit just capping in. He like Kaepernick, he took a knee. Hey, Gates looked at that nigga say, I bow to no man. He trying to make Cap do that.
Hey, Cap took a knee and threw a rock. Hit his whole body.
Yeah. I bow to no man, Cap.
Hey, we talk about the blonde.
Cap.
We got the dirty-o blonde with the blue eye contacts. We got Tiffany, Kanye, Gates. Who else on the blonde brigade?
Hey.
They want to be portrayed as America's perfect child. So they throw that blonde in their head.
Hey.
And then they realize they feel dead.
Hey. Cause they about to fall out. Hey.
They done died it all out.
Hey, you hear? He done died.
Cause you done put that lie in your head, in your mind.
Hey.
You done lost supreme time.
Hey.
But ride that bike. I'ma ride this boat. We out of here. Adios. We about to go to Zambia, then we about to go coast to the Madagascar. Where we'll drive fast cars. Hey.
Anybody know me? I don't like rapping. I'm really in there, bitches really trapping.
Hey.
I can't
hear haters.
I can't hear myself in both of my headphones. It's my job because I can push myself up. Yeah, I don't think you can fix me because sometimes I push myself up and I hear myself better.
Hey man, technology, turn that boy up in the mic. Hey, we went in on the dirty-o blonde. We went in on that dirty-o blonde.
Man, y'all got lucky. Y'all got lucky. You escaped by the skin of your teeth. Oh no, I know what.
Put some respect on his name.
I was about to go a little left with the conversation. What happened was I had heard some people talking earlier, and I was like, man, these people think they could have free sex free sex. But this guy, he was advertising some other genres, nevertheless, though. But what he was getting at was that on these contraceptives, they put glycerin. Glycerin is an aid in yeasty. So yeast for man, yeast for woman. That's what glycerin does, and they put that on top of the Jizan. They also put a numbing agent within the Jizan to keep you from feeling, right? So that's another genre that's within the Jizan. They also got another chemical. I'm not gonna tell you about it. But you shouldn't be using chemicals on your body because your organ is a big organ, bro. You just don't want to be organizing yourself. So the brother was suggesting some other situations, but I know now, bro, it's super easy. You can go on like Amazon and just be like natural contraceptives or some stupid shit, and then just read it though. Don't let them just be like, "Yo, it's natural, bro." It can't be wrong.
It's organic. It's organic. What do you mean?
Yeah. But before we get out of here, though, I gotta paint some pictures. I'm a young nigga. How you thought you was gonna make it out? They said love was a dream. Picture me. They said life was a dream. Well, picture me. They told me life was a dream. Living in this shit, nigga, smoking on some green. They told me life was a dream. Living in this shit, they got me smoking on that green. They told me life was a dream. Living in this shit, they got me smoking on that green. Medicating high. Trying to get past, nigga, flying by. Time flying, nigga, I don't even know why. I'm living 4 days at one time. Niggas mad, nigga on a grind. Smoking slime? Nah, I ain't got no fucking time. I ain't hanging out no more, nigga, trying to get that dough, trying to chill with the bros. But I can't till I get the fucking bag. Trading like a motherfucking trying to go fab. I'm trying to play for the Fab Five. All black socks, nigga, yeah, my mind. For the black folks, Black Lives Matter, black folks don't joke. Don't play with these hoes. Protest these homeless shelters and let's go. Make sure they know that we don't want them around. Make sure they know that we don't fucking clown with these Asian niggas. And we don't care about these Dominicans either. We don't even care about the white boys. All we care about, nigga, is humanity. So if you ain't for that, nigga, fuck you, bro. Stop separating yourself from the whole. Everybody wanna rep some different shit. Nigga, fuck that. I rep the whole clique. Shout out to mankind. 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 Put a sock on that motherfucking hand and hand mine. Nigga doing crime. Trying to do the time. The bottom boy survived the story, man.
Where they are, who they are, will we know?
Everybody got small eyes.
Where they are, who they are, will we know?
Some people just got bigger hearts.
Because they saying that these mental health people are doing it, bro. And I'm trying to figure out what pills are they on, who gave them the pills, and why is they pushing people, bro?
No, they pushing that.
It seemed like they're trying to pin two people against each other, bro. That's the only thing that sounds accurate to me, bro.
That's why I said, bro, I'm only repping mankind right now, bro. Anybody on separation, I'm separating myself from all the separators. Matter of fact, I'm homogenizing them. I'm like the Moorish brothers. Like you would talk to a Moorish brother, you be like, I'm not Moorish. You be like, yeah, you is, brother, because we was all Moorish. Because we birthing is mooring. They explain all those things to you, and you be like, oh, I am a Moor there, bro. So that's why I'm saying I'm just gonna start homogenizing. Like, but you mankind, ain't you though? Are you a human, bro? Because
mankind kinda unkind. Mankind kinda unkind.
Hey.
Mankind kinda unkind.
Hey.
Mankind kinda unkind.
Whoa.
Mankind kinda unkind. Human. My mind.
They say I'm mankind, but I might be Mick Foley. Mr. Soccer nigga can't fucking hold me. WWE nigga, remember when niggas used to try to be niggas?
Mankind kinda unkind. Mankind kinda unkind. Mankind kinda unkind. Mankind kinda unkind. Unkind. Do the time. Don't get drunk off the wine. Cause mankind's kinda unkind.
The nigga mankind, he was really unkind though. He like I said,
mankind kinda unkind.
He had 100 different names.
Mankind kinda unkind.
He used to always play different games.
Unkind.
It was a time he used to like throw like thumbtacks all through the motherfucking ring.
Mankind unkind.
He'd slam you on it. Or he like, or he had a bat. He had a bat full of barbed wire. He had a bat wrapped in barbed wire. And he was just he'd smack you in your back with it. Blow, smacking your back.
Mankind kinda unkind.
Yo, right, mankind was fucking crazy, bro.
Homostasis. Balance. Logic. And knowing.
Hey,
black privilege.
Look, I see mankind.
Been in it.
Who we get out here? Right, no, bro. We out here, bro. I want to see mankind all the time, bro. They might hear this WWE shit in the back. Now, you know Vince McMahon?
Copywriters like the Illuminati.
Vince McMahon, serious.
And I ain't talking about the illuminated one. I'm talking about the censored one.
Mm-hmm.
The censored brother!
Uncensored.
Alrighty, mankind. And that is the conclusion of episode 181 of the Wise Magi Godcast Freestyle Fridays. We will be back on Sunday with our Sunday dinner-esque show, you know, where we feed you that information that you need for the soul. But yeah, until then, continue to tune into the clips and peace.